Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Hello, hello. Can you hear me all right? Hello, how we doing? What's up, chat? W's in the shot. Do you play basketball? No, I ain't do jack shit today. Straight up. I didn't do anything. Well, actually, no, I did a lot of work. But I sat at this desk. I didn't do anything physical. No physicality today for me. Where were you? I, deadass, had to install a new microphone. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I can't. But I had to swap the microphones. But I couldn't find the microphone. But then I found it and I swapped it. So that's where I was. Where were you? Where were you today? Hello, chat. How are you all doing today? Welcome back to the stream. Yo, yo, yo. Hope you all had a wonderful damn day. I'm live, man. I'm live. And we already got 50 gifted. Oh, and it's the end of the stream. Shit. Damn, that came fast. Well, hey, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. All right, hello, hello. What's up with Prezzo's tweet? Dude. The man tweets he gets into Harvard 80, 100 times, tweets out the F slur 40, 100 times, nobody bats an eye. He tweets out Ludwig is now non-binary, so many people started tweeting at me. No. He's just tweeting shit out, man. He's tweeting shit out. So sorry to the MB crew. Not joining. Not joining. I consider myself a sideline fan, but I am not on the team. Okay? Blood does not think he's on the team. He understands he's not. Thank you very much for the $5, Matthew. First time spending money to send a message. I'm laying in a hospital waiting for surgery to get my appendix out. Dude, I've been there. They make you sit there, man. When your appendix starts to bubble, like a potion from a witch, they make you sit your ass down and wait patiently. If it's not about to burst, they're like, you're good. You're good. You can wait a few hours. I think I waited 8 hours. Audio's bad. I think it's a you gap. I don't think it's an us gap. I think you got to refresh something. Wait. Oh, no. You guys can't hear the music. Can you? Can you hear it? Oh, you can. Oh, my God. I got nervous. Thoughts on Kate Middleton? Dude. It is kind of weird. Okay? I'm not really a conspiracy theory guy, okay? And, you know, conspiracy theories sometimes end up being true, right? Just factually. Things that are once conspiracy theories become fact. It's not always the case, but it can sometimes be the case. And I never want to be a person who's such a skeptic or cynic that everything that I see that I believe to be true, I now am conspiratorial about. However, this Kate Middleton thing has made me, it's probably the most proud and upfront conspiracy theorist I will ever be. I don't know, man. That shit's crazy. She's probably recovering from surgery. Why don't they just say that? Just say that. That's not a weird, what surgery? It's weird. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, Kate Middleton, heir to the throne of England, I think. I don't know how it fucking works. She a damn princess. She's married to blood. And, yeah, she's married to Prince William. She's married to the person who is likely to become King of England because that dude is old as hell. So Prince William, I think, is next in line. And Kate Middleton, his wife, has been MIA. And I remember hearing a while ago, it was like, hey, man, we haven't seen Kate Middleton in a while. And so to squash out all the rumors, they posted a picture of her with all the kids. Except now the picture's been proven to be fake, and it's been removed from all news sources by the news sources themselves. Because it's like clearly photoshopped or AI in some way. Right here, I think, is the biggest tell. And then apparently, they all wore this exact same outfit in November when they did this video shoot together. It's just the colors of the outfits have been changed somewhat. So anyway, I've been deep in this conspiracy sausage. I don't like how I phrase that sentence, but you know what I mean. And we'll see. I'm keeping up to date. I've seen a bit of the Boeing stuff, but not a lot. I just know Boeing has gotten worse as a company. People are scared to use their damn planes because they're shit at their job. And then someone who is a whistleblower, I think, might have been killed by Boeing or someone. He killed himself, allegedly. Another conspiracy theory. Wendover made a video? Ooh, I might watch a Wendover video. Devin, do we get a Nuzlocke stream soon? No! No, you won't get a Nuzlocke stream for a long time. Months, even. What's going on with Minecraft streamers on Twitter recently? Dude. Every day, I guess I actually get quite a few people who are like, dude, talk about the Minecraft stuff on Mogul Mail. And then, before I could even talk about it, another thing happens. Sometimes true, sometimes not. But I really think I've come to the conclusion that there's only really three camps of people. People who don't care if I talk about it, which is most humans on Earth, which is normal for most things. People who want me to talk about it because they don't want to look everything up and they kind of trust my opinion or perhaps my fact researching, and they want me to lay out what has happened so they can consume it in a way that is easy for them. And then the third group of people are people who just want me to agree with them. And that is either people who are fans of the accused or the accusers. And they just want me to talk on it as fuel for their point or to feel emboldened or to see if they still like me or something. And that is basically the three groups that exist. And what I've come to realize is that I don't think I like being in the position where I feel like an authority on good and evil. Like I can sit my ass here, turn on the camera and be like, they were wrong. Shame them. Not to say that they haven't done fucked up things, because some of them have done fucked up things. But from the lens of why people want me to talk about it, I don't like being a part of it. And I've made this mistake in the past. And I don't like some of the videos I made in the past because of it. So I'm trying to pick topics that are silly stories or stories I know a lot about more than I am trying to come talk about sexual assault and say why you should be mad at someone. Because that is a weird position to be in, and I don't like that position. And I don't find it to be journalism. None of this is journalism, bro. Don't let's not delude ourselves into thinking a YouTube commentary guy is a journalist. There's no information finding. We are all reading the same source material. It's on twitter.com. and we just read it and then come to an opinion. That's basically it. Right? So anyway, there's a lot of Minecrafters who seem like the real pieces of shits, which I'm not overly surprised by. I've been very wary of, and I think outspoken, of how you don't know creators. But then there's also just a huge level of vitriol, I think maybe in part because of some of them very overtly being pieces of shit to other people who have been accused. That just blows my mind. It's a very vitrolic crowd. I've been thinking about that a lot. Thumper Bones, they get a 50 gifted. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No, this ain't about Will. Boom, boom. Is this an Iron Mouse shirt? No, this is Emma Longevin. She's got heat merch. Thank you very much for $10, Garen. Just want to let you know you inspired me to quit my job and pursue what I'm passionate about, my e-commerce business, and I'm happier than I've ever been. Thank you again, man. Dude, I watched this video last night, and I'm not here to roast you, Garen. Happy you're doing makes you happy. I watched this video. It was a thread on Twitter, and it was like, this TikToker asked these millionaires the one secret to becoming a millionaire, and they all had the same simple answer. And then it's just a bunch of like 50-year-olds who are like, yeah, I've made like 8 figures, 7 figures. And the guy's like, what do you do? And they're all like, real estate. And I'm like, come on, bro. And they're all like, yeah, we basically lived at a house and we bought it with a very low down payment and then made everybody else pay our rent.
Just dropped. Link.
What? Photoshop dropped? Are you going to fast this Ramadan? Nope. But Ramadan Mubarak to you and yours. Luddy Wuddy, thank you for the $20. When is the next live event? I don't know what a live event is considered. Is unpaid intern a live event? Because if it is, then next Saturday. No, not next Saturday. Actually, a way long away. The 30th. March 30th is the next one. So Ryan, think of the 20 gifted subs. What the hell, man? Jeez, Lewis. Jacob Tree, Predator. I don't like that your name is Predator, but Predator, thank you for the, I just don't like saying Predator. Thank you for the membership. Evan McCready, what's your favorite cartoon on Cartoon Network? If we're talking past, current, present, I would say Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Minrax, thank you for the membership. And Nally GM, 25 months. Are you watching Survivor? I am. I am watching Survivor. Joker Prince, 9 months. Oh, yeah, true. I did see this. If you guys don't remember, there was a member of chat who
boy, I beat the game. Can I call you a coward now?
No. No. Unless you beat it faster than me, which you didn't. Because I'm an elite gamer. But yeah, that I was speaking of the goddamn attention. I don't even want to shout it out. I was going to shout out that you beat the damn game. You're paying me $10 to shout yourself out. Probably made 17 YouTube videos about this. Took him 2 days. Took me 2 days. What are we talking about? Why unpaid intern uploaded on Ludwig and not as a full video on the main channel? I'm uploading on the full video on the main channel today. We just have to wait for it to be edited. But it's being uploaded on Ludwig in segments because sometimes people just want to watch the segments. Thumper Bones, another 50. Did Luddy Wuddy give another 20 as well? Holy shit. And then 10 gifted from Carbon. Guys. Corona. Thank you the 5. It's because of you that I'm addicted to Balatro. I think I'm over Balatro. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. But I've realized that grinding for max score is basically a game of RNG. And that's like somewhat fun, but not that fun. And then grinding out all the difficulties or all the packs is kind of just like trying to get rich and then run a flush deck or maybe like a DNA repeated card deck. I just feel like there's not enough jokers to award other playstyles. Like there's like only one or two jokers that help straights out. Or sorry, not jokers. There's like literally no tarot cards that help straights out. Which I think just, it makes it a little, every time I play it, I feel like it's like repetitive. I'm saying the straights aren't getting enough. Yeah, so the straights are a bit, the straights are a bit weak, so it ends up being a lot of, and then there's no reason to rock like 3 of a kind. You might as well just go 4 of a kind or 5 of a kind. So it's like all 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, or, you know, flush. And outside of that, it's like, if you're not playing straight, you're not playing straight flush. So that part of the game I don't like so much. Because I feel like it's getting a bit one-dimensional for me. Carbon, thank you again. Garen, thank you for the 10 gifted. Goodness, you look 35 years old. What? I don't look 35. Okay, I look young. I got a pimple recently. You think any self-respecting 35-year-old has a pimple? Okay. All right. It makes me look youthful because I still break out. I look youthful because of my pimples. Thank you very much for the $5 Zazali. Sam posted a Google form for jet lag. You should check it out. Okay. Like right now? What does that mean? What does that mean he posted a Google form? I don't see it. Thank you to 10 Hudson. I haven't tuned in for a minute. Is Baldur's Gate 3 dead in the water? It's possible it comes back. It's possible it's dead. But we latch on to the great times we had together, not the times that we haven't had yet. And I think, to be honest, it's very reasonable to got as far as we got. We made it. Wait, look, we did a hell of a lot of work. A lot of Baldur's Gate 3 runs live and die in Act 2. All right, in Act 3 as well. But look, we made it all the way there. There's a chance? There's always a chance. But, look, man, I go with the wind. All right? It happens, it happens. It don't. It's okay. Zazzle said Twitter. Yeah, I went to Sam's Twitter. There's nothing there, so I don't know what's going on. I'm getting played by somebody. Thank you very much. Ludwig, please do your birth chart on stream for Women's History Month. Birth chart, what does that mean? My birthday's July 6th. Alexander Goodrich saying the membership, Internet Anarchist. I think TTS is broken or I forgot voice. This is not TTS. TTS is done through the link in the description, and that money goes to the mods. I'm in my 40s and I still get acne. That just means you're young and still producing testosterone. Sky Feeney, thank you for the prime. Kyle, confirmed for next season of Jet Lag. You are? I am not. I'm not. And if I was, I wouldn't leak. K, thank you for the membership. And G, thank you for the membership. Need birth time for an accurate birth chart. Lord Fartimore, thinking 26 months.
Hi,
What is it?
Ludwig,
What is a birth
you're
chart?
Inspiring. Have a good day. Smile.
What's a birth chart? Free astrology birth chart. What is this? Nah, I ain't doing all that. I'm not falling for that shit. Look, the girlies are clever. I know. I respect it. But to get me to put in my birth time and place, you're just farming my goddamn security questions, aren't you, you sons of bitches? Oh yeah, we need you to put in like your first dog's name, and then like if you wouldn't mind, if you were doing a winter sport, which one would you pick? You rats. You rat. You thought I wouldn't notice. You thought I wouldn't notice. Hey, I respect it. That's a good hustle. That's a good hustle. Sorry, bro. Can't chat tonight. Me and the boys are going out into the quarry to chuck rocks at the night sky for making us feel like infinitesimal specks of dust in an uncaring universe. See you next stream. I'm a 30-year-old woman who still gets acne. Must be the T. Try benching. Find out. Muddy Buddy, thank you for the membership. Zek Detonator. What are your top 5 music artists of all time? Yeah, I know Oat means of all time. I'm fucking hip. Yeah, I am fucking hip. Yes. Stop yapping. Okay, in before the TTS message. Ludwig, for the first 30 minutes of every single stream. So, to answer your question, top 5 artists all time, let me run them down real quick. Coming in at number 1, Nobuo Uematsu, creator of Final Fantasy soundtrack. Number 2, he's a little more regal. You might not have heard of him. Bo Burnham. Number 3, tough one. Myself. Number 4, Taylor Swift. I legally have to put her on the list. And number 5, I would say the sound of like the ocean waves. Don't laugh at that, Sophia. I make good music. I want a damn Oscar for the music I can make. Sir, it's taking 27 months. I'm a forklift driver who gets acne. It must be the testosterone. When watching vids today, is there any way to suggest a video? I would love to show off my friend's journey in his truck. No way to suggest a video. Because here's the thing. Look, I get it. I think you're probably trying to promote this video because you love your friend. You want your friend to succeed. You think maybe me watching it might help in that success. Or maybe you just genuinely have no self-interest and you just think I would really like it. But I don't like the idea that people can suggest things to me, especially assisted by money, and then I watch said thing. And I say that as a motherfucker who did that for a damn YouTube video. I say that as a son of a bitch who gave Mizkif $50 and made it happen. So look, nobody gets it more than me. But like, you know, I made the damn game. I know how it's being played. I don't like being a part of it. The 50, dude, is that 150 gifted from Muddy Buddy? The next time somebody gives me 100 streams in the first 30 minutes, I'm going to end right away. This isn't even a joke. There will be a stream where I get like 100 subs in 10 minutes, and I'm just going to straight up end. Like, you're basically just paying it. Why even stream? I don't even need a... You already paid it all. Let me get my ass out of here. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, and you're going to be mad when I do it, but I will do that. It's going to happen. It will happen. It will. Anyway, uploaded a new mogul mail today, if you guys didn't see, about a little silly situation with Andrew Tate, Aiden Ross. And then uploading the unpaid intern tonight. Today, though, for stream, what I really want to do is just go back to our basics. Do a little React Andy, watch a few vids, chill. I don't think we're actually going to do much gaming today. I initially thought I might play a difficult game about climbing.
2 hours later.
It's crazy what you get. No other streamer gets this. No other streamer gets this. Dude, when I tune into your stream, you talk the whole time. That literally no other streamer gets this complaint. It's I don't know how I'm getting this. I watch other streamers. Dude, you're so bald. All right, I've seen streamers who get this. I'm not going to say who. Dude, you're so bald. You literally are losing your hairline. You have no hair at all, Squeaks. I don't want to say who I'm talking about, right? You know? Jixie fans, dude, all you do is stream 2 hours and vape, right? My fans, dude, you talk too much when you go live. What? Yeah, man, that's the fucking point. It's like going to a concert. You dead ass going to a concert. And you're going, man, they just keep playing songs. Like, yeah. Yeah. That's the whole thing they do. I think Thumper gave me $10 and Luddy Wuddy gave me another 50. I think I just got another 100 gifted. I can't tell because my Chrome froze. So if I did get 100 gifted, and if I didn't, taking it back. Just trying to cover all my bases. Anyway, the first video I want to watch today is actually related to a mogul mail that I made quite a while ago. It involves a YouTuber whose video we've watched before. You guys might remember this mogul mail. It was about Brent Rivera. This YouTuber steals from smaller creators. Except for me, because I thought it... And I was talking about how Brent Rivera took friend of the stream Drew Does' title, thumbnail, and overall premise and basically stole it bar for bar. And after making that video, Brent Rivera got a good amount of shit. Because I wasn't the only one who made a video about his thievery. Several different people made videos about it. And I remember checking in with him occasionally after that video came out. And he would be getting some shit, right? Like the dislikes don't lie. The dislikes dude, they are not lying. People were not pumped about all his thievery, especially considering he's a bigger creator. Right? And this, by the way, this persisted. So it wasn't just that video that he got disliked on, like right here.
We went to
boom. You know? I don't know what the hell this video is.
this week.
Boom. Right? So he's been getting shamed for his behavior, which is generally the only way to make somebody change their behavior. Like, there's not really any power. And I think Brent Rivera, to his credit, by the way, has proved that. Because he shamelessly has continued to do exactly what he was accused of doing years ago. Like, he has literally changed none of his behavior whatsoever. And as long as he doesn't succumb to the shame, he's basically able to keep doing it. Because there is really no crime being committed. It is just very, like, faux pas, immoral. But he's still getting paid, and he is still getting fucking views. And Soggy Cereal made a video about just how bad it still is. So let's take a look at it together.
Hey, my bowl of cereal, Brent Rivera? Why is Brent Rivera? Why does everyone think he kissed his sister? And why is he an even bigger problem now than he was a year ago?
Okay, yeah, why did he kiss his sister? Is that a real thing? Is he making that up? I feel like I've heard this before too, but like, you know, you also hear about things without actually watching the full context. Hold on, let me tag the entirety of my Discord, let them know I'm live. I'm live, and we are talking about butt and poop.
These are just few of many puzzling questions that I have about Brent. Now, Brent is one of few creators who have always given me hope in life. Not because of his content, no, I mean, that shit just makes me want to cry. No, it's because he's the perfect proof that you don't always need quality or creativity, morals, or any likable trait to become successful as a creator.
That you spent your entire $50 budget.
I did. This was the cheapest thing I could get, and I'm living with 200.
What? You know that?
It is true. You can become very big YouTuber, but you do have to cater to a certain audience, which I don't think is necessarily easy. Like, I don't think I could do that in before I basically run a daycare comments. But I think catering to specifically like younger audiences is very it's got to be draining, man. It's got to be draining, you know?
Co-housing in the middle of a housing crisis? Ugh. Ugh. For the people who don't know Brent, he's like The passionate love child of a bad Viner and a Mr. Beast clone.
So tonight we are hiring a clown off of the dark web. There's this website where
It makes sense since he did start out as a bad Viner and never seemed to grow out of that.
It's still crazy to me that many of the biggest YouTubers today were just Viners. Because I watched a fuck ton of Vine, but I feel like all I got was Will Sasso and then this one French dude who would smile all the time. But I don't really remember any, like, Viners in the sense of, like, people trying to farm content. Like, I never saw Drew Gooden on Vine or Danny Gonzalez or the Paul brothers. I don't remember any of that.
And some of you might remember that about a year ago, little baby Brent was exposed for being this gaping asshole because he was bullying this other YouTuber called Tyler Oliveira when they were
I didn't love the term gaping there. It was a visceral image I didn't need.
both making a video at the haunted Stanley Hotel.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you fake your videos?
No. Do you think your videos?
No.
Because we all know his videos are fake and he steals everyone's ideas.
Wait a second. Rich douchebag faking his videos? I've never seen anything like that.
Faking videos is such a weird accusation. Because I get what the premise of it means. But some of his videos is like just going on a first class flight or like going to Japan. And he doesn't not do that. But I guess I don't watch enough Brent Rivera to know.
Yeah, go have fun with your 100 subscribers, man.
See, you don't fuck around with the Brent gang where you're only at 3-digit subscribers. Except Tyler was at 6-digit subscribers. He had more than 1 million back then. And I guess Brent even got inspired by the guy because in the end he actually stole his thumbnail. And so then everyone took the opportunity to collectively go and look at little Brent's channel and found out that he had been committing plagiarism on both thumbnails and video concepts from smaller creators.
And let's just take... That's me. That's me. I found it because
Plagiarism
I
on
saw the
both
tweet
thumbnails and video concepts
from Dabby Doo, who was helping Drew out. I did see the tweet. I actually did not. I don't think I saw. I really didn't give a shit about the fucking Brent Rivera, Tyler Oliveira thing. I thought that was dumb the whole time. But I thought what he said was perhaps indicative of a person without so much shame.
from smaller creators.
And let's just take a look at the intro of Drew's video and then the intro of Brent's video.
This is Japan's cheapest capsule hotel, a first-class sleeping pod, and a cap-
I'm sorry. My inclusion to this video is me silently reacting. Is this what I am to the world? Do I even add any? I just gave context. Am I just going to sit in the top right corner doing nothing?
capsule bed in a library. And I'm gonna travel around Japan to stay at all of them and more for the next 100 hours. Starting with my first hotel, the
All right, now let's take a look at Brent's.
So we're in Tokyo, Japan, and for the next 100 hours, we're gonna be forced to stay in some of the most unique capsule hotels Japan has to offer. Let's do it. From robots that check you in to capsules that watch your sleep patterns, there's even a
Say something!
sleeping pod that's hidden in a library. Okay, so what is a capsule hotel room?
He basically bit it bar for bar. I mean, he took the entire script, he took all the same capsule hotels, and he made what is the same video.
And then, like the big boy he is, he started to copyright strike anyone criticizing him.
Abusing the copyright takedown system. And Brent Rivera went rogue and started copyright striking people's content that was critical of him.
Because underneath that chiseled jawline, Brent...
Wait, he did that? He copyright struck people? Who did he copyright? He didn't copyright strike me, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember this. Maybe I do remember this, but I don't remember it. Maybe I knew about this, but I don't remember it.
Brent is nothing more
It's
than
just
a
like
little
your most
bit.
viewed short where you just watched Chlat and added nothing.
No, I added a lot. Look, dude, you guys don't fucking get it, man. Reacting's a bit of an art and a skill, okay? I was so damn good at reacting to Jay Schlatt ban all those Minecrafters that Schlatt literally asked to use my reaction in his video about it because he thought it was so transformative but also inspiring.
Oh, fuck. But so I found out that this cloud goblin has been stealing videos and...
That wasn't his sister, right? That wasn't the clip? I hope not, right? That was just another human? That was like a dating... No. Okay, cool.
Thumbnails from smaller creators much more than ever before, to the point that H Bomber guy could probably make another 4-hour video just on the plagiarism committed by Brent alone. Out of his past 12 videos, well, I want you to guess how many times he committed plagiarism.
3, 5, 1, or 0? 5.
The answer is all of them combined. He committed plagiarism 9 times. Oh, and he's also just been stealing tons of short...
Okay, I'm actually gonna pause because that was kind of like sorry, I just really respect like quiz shows, and I feel like not putting the actual answer on there was disrespectful to all the people competing, right? So
form content. I mean, I want you to watch these 2 videos, which on the left was published a few weeks before Brent, and tell me if you can spot a difference. Yeah, I didn't think so. They're exactly the same. But this isn't the biggest problem I wanted to talk about. I mean, talentless creators steal short form content all the time. Yeah, no, sure. One sec. I can...
Dude, you know what's crazy is watching that short and then thinking like, dude, I gotta make that. That was funny. I gotta make that.
The problem isn't that he's been stealing video IDs, thumbnails, and titles from creators 60 times smaller in size than Brent without crediting them. No, see, that is to be expected from a talentless creator like him.
Yo, this is not family friendly at all.
No, honestly, I wouldn't be making this video if he didn't take it a step further. But he did. He is now copying the contents of the videos he's stealing from. I'm talking structure, events, jokes, even monologues. Which I think...
Well, that's what he did with the hotel capsule video. For sure. Like, he stole the literal location of every capsule, the format, even the premise of 100 hours, the whole 9 yards. That was his sister? No, that's Pearson. I actually met her a couple times. I think she's very nice. She was always very nice. But that's my only thought on that. It's his girlfriend. Are they dating? FR?
In structure, events, jokes, even monologues. Which I think out of the many videos he's been doing this, it is the most outrageous in this one. The world's shortest woman versus tallest man. Now, unexpected from...
Yo, that'd be a fire video. And then you make him play basketball. And then you do something like the short person would be good at, like... Limbo. Okay, thanks for getting me there. I couldn't, dude. I was like, wait, what are the advantages? So I can't even think in that like frame of mind because I'm so like, you know, the opposite, you know. So
Brent, he actually played it pretty smart here on the surface of this video. We have a little smarty pants over here. Brent Rivera, more like Brent Rivera.
Boo!
You guys shouldn't be criticizing.
Boo!
Because the video that this was stolen from is actually from a very talented creator, Kelly Wakasa. I spent 24 hours with the world's shortest woman. So on the surface you see that there's like a clear difference, right? Like this isn't a one-to-one copy. Brent also has the tallest man in his video. Until you keep looking at Kelly Wakasa's channel and you see that he also made a video on that, and then Brent just fused both thumbnails together and then basically copied the entire video.
Dude, wait.
Fused both thumbnails together.
I'm not gonna lie. Brent's thumbnail is funny. Because he's holding this woman like a teapot. I didn't see that. That's insane.
and then basically copied the entire video. He's a fucking genius. Now, of course, the intros are very similar. I mean, that's the Brent classic.
This is the world's shortest woman. She's 29 years old and stands at just 2 feet tall.
The world's shortest woman. 2 feet.
William,
But let's go to the outrageous plagiarism. See,
so far, I don't think this is outrageous. I think it is not like you have ownership over the world's shortest woman, the idea of her, or the ability to make content with her. And I think if you just wait, okay. Hey, I'll wait. I'm willing to be proven wrong. Right now, though, so far, this isn't that bad.
Kali Wakasa spends his video doing all kinds of fun, wholesome stuff with Jyoti.
Jyoti, here we go.
Jyoti.
You know, he gives her merch that is sadly too big.
What would I do with the world's shortest person? Probably what I'd do with any of my pals. Smoke a blunt. Play a couple games of Valorant. Play some basketball together. Get a burger at a Mexican spot. Get out of there. Bang.
Get you a gift. Hopefully it fits. If it doesn't, I will get you a new one. Okay?
Then they go eat pizza together, her favorite.
You haven't even tried it. It's already good?
Yes.
Cheers. And he asks Jyoti some spicy questions about her love life.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Then they go shopping together.
Dude, wow. It would be... Sorry, I know this is not the point of the video, but she's an adult woman, but my brain is so wired based off like her voice and size to like be like, oh, that is a child, but it's not a child. That's hard. I feel like she'd be so infantilized. That is the word I couldn't think about. But you should not infantilize.
It's nice.
But I feel like I feel like in this video, it will happen.
Little fashion walk.
Very nice. Let's see, spin. Yeah, that's right.
And then they end their day with a wholesome visit to an amusement park. I mean, that's just awesome. Now Brent, and stay with me, he meets Jyoti as well.
Wait, I thought Hasbullah was No, Hasbullah's an adult too, right? Wait, is he? How old's Hasbullah? He is an adult, right? Because that Mike Tyson clip where he like nibbles his ear.
Hi, Jyoti. I'm Brent.
Oh, it's Jyoti. Oh, yeah, of course, my bad. Why would I ever think that this Indian name is pronounced in any different way than the most American one?
We forgive you. As Americans, we forgive you.
To my surprise, Brent actually planned a lot of wholesome fun stuff with Jyoti, such as giving her merch that is too big.
Is relatable merch?
That might be too big. You think that'll fit?
Oh, and they then go eat pizza together, her favorite.
Insane.
The pizza's bigger than her.
He asks Jyoti some spicy questions, such as if she has a celebrity crush.
Who is your celebrity crush?
Okay, that's a little outlandish. To ask that same question's a little outlandish.
No, me?
You don't have to lie. It's okay.
Now that we're done.
Wait, and then they go shopping together, and she does a nice fashion walk. And to conclude their day,
I hope she has a good day rate. Whatever she's charging to be in these videos, I hope she's getting percentage.
Go to an amusement park? Wait, what? Brent's version is pretty much a one-to-one copy, minus any of the artistic value, of course. You know where...
Imagine she's like a ruthless businesswoman, right? You get on a call with her, her voice drops 4 octaves. All right, we'll give you the Jyoti special. Here's how it works. All right, you got to give me a piece of merch. It's got to be a little too big. After that, pizza. It's my favorite fucking food. It's got to be the size of me, nothing smaller, okay? Ask me who my celebrity crush is. I'll say you. People eat that shit up. We go to an amusement park because I love them. Get me the fuck out of there. It hits her. Dude, she's a secret. And she's like, and I get 50% of the revenue. We don't have a fucking deal. That'd be beast. Maybe she just runs that shit. All right? We're not giving her enough credit. She's like the boss in Zootopia. You know, comes in a small package. You don't understand. You don't understand how she runs this ship.
Wakasa has inspiring and cinematographic shots. Brent has fine boom sound.
Go shopping. What do you guys say?
And screaming into the camera.
There's a lot of rides here. Which one should we go on first?
Why even do this? It's not like people are going to prefer the cheap copy without any artistic value. He got 10 million more views than Kelly Wakasa's version. Look.
I think in a war of views, it's never necessarily going to the better video. It's oftentimes going to the bigger creator, you know? It's just kind of how it is. It doesn't even oftentimes go to the first video. Can you read the super chat? Yeah, I got you. No, just kidding. Chrome froze. Chrome froze. Fuck Google, man. But that's not fair. Yeah, you're right. It isn't fair, but it's true.
I guess I do give Brent credit for his very inspiring monologue at the end of his video.
But even though Giodi is the smallest woman in the world, she definitely has the biggest heart, and that's what matters.
Aww, that's so sweet. I didn't know Brent had a soft side like that. You know what? I take back everything bad I said about it.
She might be the world's smallest woman, but she definitely has the world's biggest heart.
I've come full circle. Brent Rivera is so beast. That's so sick. That's so sick. And he got 10 million more views. I mean, get fucking stunted on. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's so beast. He might be the go to this YouTube thing. He's just kind of figured it out. I mean, all these other YouTubers, no offense, but they're like, oh, you got to come up with original content. No, you don't. Step 1, get a bigger YouTube channel. Step 2, fucking bite that shit bar for bar. Drew, like, come on, right? Maybe we just got to bow down to the GOAT.
Wait. Fuck you, Brent. Fuck you, you little bitch. You even stole his monologue?
Even though Giodi is the smallest woman in the world, she
Drew, you wanna chess box Brent? I feel like if I set up the fight, he would create a chess boxing event the day after mine and then take you and make you fight him at his event. Laser beams here? Wait, that's actually I gotta tell Truffle. I forgot. On Truffle chat, it doesn't highlight it like it does on regular chat. Hello, laser beam. Are you getting notes from one of the goats of YouTube? Are you witnessing greatness like we all are?
definitely has the biggest heart, and that's what matters.
I got a dream blunt rotation in chat right now. I got Laserbeam, Prezzo, Nick Yingling, Drew Does, myself. Give us a blunt 17 hours, enough time to freak our shit. It's going to be the greatest night of our lives.
Fuck, you can't play with my heart like that. I loved you, man. Yeah, so even...
Lily's here too? Ah. Fuck, that sucks, dude. I actually just fucking finished a blunt. That sucks. It sucks too. God dang it. Nah, so unlucky.
This emotional monologue that seemingly came deep from Brent's heart is just completely copied. This is insane. I mean, this is next level plagiarism.
That's my song. No, not Lily Pichu.
There is literally no redeeming
fake lilac in chat. Multiple lilies.
Quality in Brent's video, outside of Jyoti seemingly having the time of her life.
Are you gonna float away?
But at least he credited the people that were in his video. See, world's smallest woman handle is at Jyoti Amge official Guinness World. And America's tallest man's handle is a @sign. It's just @sign. Yeah, no, his legal name is just an @sign. Thanks, Brent. Now, do I personally...
You know what's crazy? Is that the only behavior change that Brent needs to do, and he probably gets no more shit, or at least like 10% as much shit as he receives right now, is just to say, we were inspired to make this video by blank, and then just put their link in the description. Check them out. We were inspired to make this video by blank. Check them out. They're a great channel. And then if he steals it bar for bar, it's still like it's instantly better. It's like way better. I mean, copying the line is a little weird. Yeah, that part's a little indefensible. But like if you're taking a general premise, I think it is very defensible, or at least much more permissible, to be overt about your actions than be conniving about your actions. And I think everybody prefers an honest asshole than a sneaky asshole. So I just don't get why he doesn't do it. It seems like such a fucking small amount of, such a light lift. Like, I'll be real, I took a whole ass YouTube video, premise and everything, this week. Sambuchas. I saw a Sambucha video. I was like, what a fire video. Man, I wish he did one thing different. And then I was like, oh, I'll do it. I can't lie. I did that. But I said it. I was very overt about it. I just feel like it's better to be honest than if I were to make the video and be like, I had this genius idea. I came up with it brilliantly in a moment of, I don't know, je ne sais quoi.
I personally think that Brent Rivera is this completely irredeemable creator just because he copied some videos and was being a douchebag. Yes. Yes. He has been doing this for years and has been called out multiple times, never showed any true remorse, and is now arguably worse than a year ago. It is surprising how this guy does not have 3 copyright strikes on his channel yet.
I am perfect.
I made this video because just like H-Bomber Guy, I genuinely believe that people committing plagiarism should be held accountable. To be completely transparent, I actually plagiarized from Drew Gooden with one of my first videos. It's unlisted now, but back then I just felt too insecure to come up with my own skits and jokes, and I genuinely felt so bad for committing plagiarism that I added a pinned comment and description that I copied his video, but then ended up
committing plagiarism is funny. Committing, I don't know. I don't know if that's the normal phrase. Sounds like seppuku.
Completely unlisting the video because I just couldn't live with the fact that I stole someone else's creative brainchild. But you forgive me now, right, Drew? No. Alright, thanks, Drew. Wait, no?
Now bow before me and bow.
I'm so sorry, Drew.
Now do your outro while your channel members are being credited on screen.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel and watch some of my other videos to become part of my cereal bowl so we can become the largest cereal bowl on YouTube.
I think ultimately there's maybe no power anyone has in changing Brent Rivera's actions outside of himself, and this continued effort of shaming him has failed. And I think people will continue to shame him, and not to say he doesn't deserve that shame. It just it doesn't change him because he is shameless. He is ultimately shameless. The only way it could be resolved is maybe if YouTube gave broader powers to copyright strike to creators, but that could open up a whole other can of worms of false copyright claims, you know. Or I don't know, man. I don't know. He can just keep fucking doing it. The other thing is all of his viewers get older and then I guess maybe see the actions he does and then, you know, with a head on their shoulders of good morals and ethics, think, hey, maybe I don't like this guy anymore. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But he's a shameless man.
YouTube and I can absorb all of your fibers and nutrients?
Right, I forget.
And there are always new young people. That's true, because he still got like 18 million views last month.
Yay!
Yeah, a month ago. Eating 100 years of McDonald's. 18 million.
In this video, we will be eating 100 years of jail food, 100 years of school lunches.
He is still farming dislikes, though. Nobody does like him. How the fuck is he getting so many views? Am I crazy? 18 mil? Me versus world's most evil kids.
In this video, I'm gonna be spending 24 hours with the world's most evil kids. From
The dislikes are pervasive. No, it's not a view bot. I don't think he would go that's a crazy accusation. You should steal one of his videos for the vibes. I mean, I would just be stealing somebody else's video. It's like, you know, it's like copying an Andy Warhol, you know? It's not really sticking it to the man. Do it in his style. I also just like making things that I'm proud of. Hey, look, I got no power here. I'm a powerless man. I just wish he was more honest about ripping shit. Because I feel like it's not even... It would just be so much better. Hit up Neil. You got me fucked up if you think I go straight for narking. You want me to tattle on a teacher? Look, man, I think what he does is fucked up. I'm not going to start tattling. Neil! Neil! Brent Rivera stealing videos again.
This is your daily dose of internet. This person had some tests done at a hospital where doctors needed to put radioactive gas and liquid into their body. For the next...
Why not? It's just not me. I don't believe in that. Look, there's two types of people. People who play pickup basketball and call fouls, people who play pickup basketball and don't. And I'm the latter group.
24 hours, this person needed to isolate themselves from other people because of the high radiation levels.
Dude, that's crazy.
Of course, we've all...
My CPM's like 25.
...heard of gravity, but do we really know what it is? Allow me to simply demonstrate the effects of gravity using just these two balls.
Kiki.
September.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Silence.
That works. Oh.
This frog has a transparent body, and this time-lapse shows how its organs move.
Stop, I hate it. I don't like it even a little bit at all, even a little bit. I don't like it at all, even a little bit. Ew. I hate that. It's gonna break. It always breaks. Are your hands not fucked up?
This is how bread is made.
Are your hands not fucked up?
This is how bread is made in a traditional stone oven.
Oh yeah, they throw them on the sides. This bread looks gas. Okay, I didn't expect him to get in there like a cartoon character.
There's a tribe in Ethiopia that walks everywhere on stilts.
Why? I feel like he needs to tell us why. You can't just drop that and not explain. Because of snakes? Really? Actually? Damn. No, it's not snakes. Okay, well, now I don't know who to trust. No to see the distance.
Don't worry, she wasn't hurt.
Dude, okay, you know what? I have a conspiracy theory. I think Daily Dose lies when he says that. I think he just throws that in there, you know? He just sneaks that in there, makes the viewer of the video feel a little better. Because sometimes someone straight up just eats shit. They get their shit blown up. And then he's like, don't worry, they didn't get hurt. And they're like twitching on the ground. You're like, okay, sure. That one didn't seem as bad, but I've seen some, and he says that after him because he always says it. Anytime anyone takes any damage at all, any fall damage or whatever, he always says that. And sometimes I'm like, she did not have feather fall.
Don't worry, she wasn't hurt.
Check the second highest comment. Because the highest comment's Yingling. I am the no. A cockatoo, no. The tribe is called the banana tribe. They originally started walking on stilts while herding as a way of countering animals, like poisonous animals on the ground that can't reach you, and then they could see potential predators from longer away. It's since become a tradition that unmarried boys learn to skillfully walk and even dance on stilts. It shows their strength and maturity, regardless of if they're going to spend time as shepherds or not. They do not walk constantly on stilts, however. Okay. So it is a cultural thing they continue to do, even though there's no practical need for it. That makes sense. They're actually called the banana tribe? That does sound fake. Venomous, not poisonous. Yes, because venom is when the snake does it to you, and poison is when you do it to them. Read it again. Banana. Banana. Oh, banana. 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 Just banana. Okay, shit. Fuck. Venom is nervous. Poison is... Wait, what do you mean venom is poison? Like venomous snakes are more nervous? What are you talking about here? Poison is ingested? Is that right? Oh, man. Yeah, we do that to
I didn't know I
sometimes.
needed one of these until right now.
Efficient use of space. But I think, and I'm just going out on a limb here, I think you just having a bigger home daily dose is probably better. Like, I don't think you actually want a bed in your kitchen that you can drop down to go over your couch so you can sleep there at night. You probably just want a room.
Did you guys ever... Sorry, my cat.
What? Old man watching kids across the street. That's a get off my lawn pose. Speak your truth.
One of my subscribers found a guy that brought his Bitcoin mining computer on the bus. That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello, everyone.
Do Bitcoin miners not have to be connected to internet? Can they simply mine sans it? Oh, SIM card? They definitely need it, right? I feel like they would need internet. I don't know this as a fact, but I feel like they do. Oh, you know what I wanted to watch? Nut. Actually, I don't know if we can watch this. I don't know if we can watch this. 5 secret virgins versus 1 F-boy. I actually don't know if we can watch this. I think Jubilee has gotten, like, flagged me before. I think it's Jubilee, right? Maybe it's not Jubilee, actually. Oh, no, it's cut.com. Oh, no, I can watch this. I think it was cut.com that flagged me. I think Jubilee offered to send me merch. Yeah. Never mind. Jubilee was chill. Cut wasn't chill.
Hey Lud, how is Jerma doing now that he's locked in the Muggle mansion? P.S. I love your stream.
He was live literally this week. Watch Matt Pat's Final Theory. We watched a bit of it yesterday. I'll watch it offline. I mean, it's definitely worth checking out. Check this out.
Ludwig podcast. There's a collaboration I'm doing.
Ludwig podcast. Come on. Good old. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. And then Shaka, because Slime messaged me today and I forgot to message him back. Let me be a good friend, not a bad friend. He just messaged me and he says, I like you, men. And I forgot to reply. I replied. I just did. Is the Ludwig podcast The Yard?
Doing already slated to do the Jacksepticeye podcast, the Ludwig podcast.
Yeah. It's right here. Bang. Ba-da-da-da-ding. Imagine being forever cemented from the GOAT's last theory. It is kind of dope and also tight. Same thing in the 27 months. What did you reply? I said, I like you too, if you must know. Should we do... Oh, wait, yeah, somebody said there's a Wendover video about Boeing. How Boeing lost its way. I'm supposed to take a couple of flights. Should I not fly Boeing airplanes? Is this like a big deal? Is it all Boeing airplanes? Starlit Mia, thank you for the membership. Is MatPat actually coming on the yard? Yes. Unless Slime Betos him, in which case me and him will do CEOs in cars. Getting coffee. Talking about butts and stuff. All right, I'll take a look.
This video strives to be simply the most accurate assessment
When
of
are
Boeing's
you
troubles
watching
to
Elden Ring Lore and playing co-op with Exposé?
Wait. I think me and Squeaks are going to start our Elden Ring run next Wednesday or Thursday. Yes. Next Wednesday or Thursday, me and Squeaks are going to start our Elden Ring run. The Elden Ring lore video, I don't know. I'll have to sneak it in somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to do it.
fit within 20 minutes. To achieve this, its script was written in collaboration with and based on reporting by John Ostrower and his team of journalists at the Air Current, although any conclusions are our own. There's some of the most respected names in the space, and recent weeks have been an extremely busy and opportune time for aviation journalists, so we are immensely grateful for their contributions.
No, I'm not going to TwitchCon Europe.
It wasn't always this bad. Long before a door plug rocked Boeing, and long before two nosediving 737 Maxes shook the iconic American aerospace giant to its very core, it was an earthquake of the most literal variety. It was right about here, at 10:55 in the morning, February 28th, 2001, that a magnitude 6.8 quake sent shockwaves rolling across the Pacific Northwest, and they didn't spare the facilities of one of the region's most prized institutions either.
Oh my God, tomorrow we have to look at our stocks. It's been one full year. March 13th, yeah. Okay, that's what we're doing tomorrow. Tomorrow we are looking at the stocks, and then we are going to do a Parasocial Club review of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy book club. That is my game plan tomorrow. What stocks? A year ago, I let you guys buy stocks on with my money, $10,000 worth, and then I also bought stocks. And we're going to see who did better, me or you. And then I also asked the stock guy to do it, and then I also have a surprise person who bought stocks. And we're going to see which of these four did better. Just the first book, yeah. 42? This guy gets it. This guy gets it. Hey, this fucking guy. This is a guy. Come on, stop. You're crazy.
For a full minute, it shook nerves and structures alike across Boeing's various Washington locations, cracking runways, destabilizing foundations, and ruining, in particular, this building. 1085, home to a host of engineers working on the heavily in-demand 737. In this case, though, a ground-shaking event didn't prove a catastrophe, but a catalyst, an opportunity for Boeing to be its best Boeing. Rather than move staff to office space farther afield or rebuild offices, Boeing Commercial Airplanes' leadership boldly innovated. They moved to the lake. The company's Renton campus has been the home of 737 assembly since the 1970s. By the 90s, the location had sprawled to nearly 300 acres, and the facilities had never been busier.
Antonio
Trying to
Barry,
keep
thank
up
you for the
with this
membership.
seemingly insatiable demand for ever cheaper domestic human haulers, trying to match the A320's technological advances, and trying to streamline construction and assembly, Boeing launched the 737 Next Generation in 1993. On top of the now more efficient, higher capacity, fully digitally designed 737 NG, Boeing also sought to reinvent how they built planes in the first place.
No way, they're gonna start flapping?
Visiting Toyota and other Japanese companies throughout the 1990s, executives sought to simplify the supply chain, adopting the 5 S's of lean methodology and just-in-time principles as means to catch up on their back orders and reduce
What are the 5
idle
S's?
inventory. By 2000, such
What are the 5 S's? I'll do it. 5 S's of manufacturing. Sort, set, suck, shine, standardize, sustain the cycle.
C-suite ideas had matriculated down to the factory floor. In Renton, Boeing had swept, simplified, sorted, and sold off so much unneeded stock and general clutter that it now had acres of newly unspoken for floor space and storage. Rather than expand to meet demand, they shrank. Then, when the earthquake shook the region and then 9/11 shook the world, the company took advantage of
Sorry, I know 9/11 did do that. I just didn't expect that to come up.
Then, when the earthquake shook the region and then 9/11 shook the world, the company took advantage of upheaval and slowdown by moving the entire 737 team from ground floor machinists to high-ranking engineers into the same building. By effectively decluttering...
Bro, I'm not laughing at it. He just kind of fucking... You know, he dashed in 9/11 without... Like, that was a sentence. That was a dependent clause, not an independent clause. That throws me off. Spiral, thank you for the membership.
Boeing moved engineering and business offices into the 3 buildings running the floor's east
Antonio
and
Barry,
west
thank you for the 20.
boundaries and its center. By closing the distance between machinist, engineer, and management, difficulties in assembly, pain points, and slowdowns were trimmed away one by one.
Smart. Always put the engineers and the same people as the manufacturers, okay? Because you can't let you got to put the engineers, the design. You can't let the designers run wild, okay? You got to make sure they see their shit get implemented. That's smart. That's smart.
By closing the distance between plane and parts, placing the assembly on a moving line transporting the plane from one station to the next at a rate of 2 inches an hour, the factory was clearing an output of more than 30 planes a month by 2010, and eventually halved individual production time from 22 days to just 11. With the move to the lake complete, nearly 8,000 NGs would take to the sky in the following 20 years, making this 3rd generation 737 the best-selling generation of what was then the best-selling commercial aircraft in the world.
How long till you stop flying a plane? Is it like a car? Like you drive it off the lot and then a Boeing 737's like, that puppy just lost half its value. I feel like a plane could be out there for a while. Yeah, it's lifespan. That's a good way to put it. It's surprising to me that they're making planes at such a, what seems to me, rapid rate. Because I feel like we got enough planes. But I guess we need more planes. 40 years? 20 years? 20 sounds right. 20-ish?
Producing a safe, reliable product through a quick, efficient, stable model that provided ample room for collaboration, communication from leadership, and continuous improvement through engineers and on-the-floor machinists, Boeing by the mid-2000s had reached peak Boeing. Alongside the successful 777 launch in '95, which is still the most popular wide-body plane the world over, the 737 NG development, the proactive restructuring of its Renton factory, and the sound maneuvering to maintain an upper hand in its competition with Airbus, Boeing was increasingly dependable. Boeing was revered. Boeing was an American institution that Americans were proud of. Of course, while reaching a peak is difficult, so too is maintaining a peak. think, as the potential to slip is never too far off.
Okay, Jesus. I know that analogy in like esports, you know, it's tough to stay at the top, but referring to planes and then the opposite of staying at the top is plane crashes, kind of tough.
At about the same time, the company also decided to take a stab at a bolder project with an even bolder business model not too far up the road. 36 miles or 58 kilometers north on Highway 405 from Boeing's Renton factory is Boeing's Everett factory, the single largest building in the world. And it's here where its troubles first appeared.
Straight up? They have that title, largest building in the world? I mean, I don't know how far we are. It doesn't look that big. I don't want to be a hater. I could build it bigger than that.
Of course, when developing brand new planes for brand new purposes, there's bound to be a few swings and misses. But it's less the miss and more the style of the swing that illustrates how far and how quick Boeing fell. In 2003, Boeing decided they were
It's not a competition. You're right. It wouldn't be. I mean, it would not take me long.
Going to make a new plane. It'd come to be called the 787 Dreamliner. But the board and CEO and ultimately investors were tired of the cycle of spending huge sums to design a plane and spending years upon years for them to finally turn a profit. They wanted returns faster.
Make more
In
money.
fact, they said they'd do it for less than half of what they spent on the 777 a decade ago.
Don't love that. Don't love that.
And then, to cap off the challenge, they were going to introduce a litany of new technologies, including, most importantly, the first majority composite airframe of any commercial aircraft ever. A
composite.
So that's chat. If you guys don't know, by the way, it's made up of multiple parts, meaning 2+.
Wholesale revolution in how jetliners had always been built. But Boeing had a solution. A decade before, McDonnell Douglas was the last great American commercial aircraft manufacturer that wasn't Boeing. Yet like all others in this category eventually did, in the 1990s, as the Cold War ended and Airbus strengthened, it was struggling financially. It needed a new aircraft to have any shot of survival, yet it didn't have the cash to design a new aircraft, so rather it aggregated a collection of suppliers to take on the design risk themselves. They'd each pay to design their respective parts, McDonnell Douglas would put it all together, and they'd all profit based on the sales. Ultimately unable to turn around its fortunes, McDonnell Douglas merged with Boeing in 1997, and the new, larger Boeing rebranded the beleaguered MD-95 the 717 and committed to bringing it to market.
The names are fucking confusing. I don't like them. Because I know 737, I've heard of 787, 777. Is higher doesn't even seem better half the time.
This went okay. There were some major hiccups that they ultimately overcame, although it's hard to really tell because the aircraft was a complete flop financially and...
I would do it like Valorant. The Boeing Plat, the Boeing Gold, the Boeing Radiant. You know, if you're really fragged out on the design or something.
Boeing preferred to sell the 737. Only 155 were sold, meaning the risk that the suppliers took on was never truly rewarded. Yet, also now part of the new, larger Boeing were all the former McDonnell Douglas executives.
Or like do it by like what the plane's used for. So like Boeing, this is a trip if you want to go to Vegas and it's like a short flight. Boeing, this is like you're going across the country flight. Boeing, this is like if you're going across the world. And it's like Boeing, we are maxing out how fucking far this plane can go. That, you know.
When faced with the challenge of how to make a new aircraft for less, they felt they already had a solution. They'd do the 717 strategy. They'd collect together subcontractors, Japan's heavy industrial conglomerates, Alenia Aeronautica, Vought Aircraft Industries, assign them parts, and not
There's a
only
real
ask them
company
to
called
produce the
Vought?
parts, but to design them too. And most crucially, Boeing
Saab still exists?
Pay for the development, at least not nearly to the extent they had previously. Once again, in order to win the contracts, the suppliers had to foot the bulk of the upfront development costs and make it back long-term through what Boeing contracts. The suppliers had to foot the bulk of the upfront development costs and make it back long-term through what Boeing and airlines paid for parts, spares, and maintenance, or at least try to.
That stands for Mitsubishi.
Clearly, this was a disadvantageous deal for the subcontractors, but what the process proved out was that it did not matter. Boeing had enormous negotiating leverage. Holding half of the commercial aircraft market, any Boeing contract was better than no Boeing contract, so subcontractors agreed, and Boeing's plan to build its most advanced aircraft in history at a fraction of previous development costs marched forward.
Looks like a damn whale.
The utopian vision to speed up development and cut the cost of a new airplane had collided with an increasingly transactional approach of the new Boeing. This went poorly. The plane was 3 years delayed. When rolling the first 787 out to reporters, dignitaries, and employees on 787, observers on hand noticed that if you looked up through the wheel, you could see daylight from the cabin. If you looked through the cockpit's front windows,
Saab mostly makes air-to-ground missiles? What? What? The car company? They made some of my favorite cars in the 90s. The Saab 95, I love this car. That's crazy. They're just done with. I thought they were done as a company. It's a subsidiary. They're not. Well, the car company's gone. It went under. They don't exist any. They don't make new cars, right? They went under a while ago, right? I didn't realize they fucking stuck around and make a couple of missiles. Look up Saab Gripen. Not falling for that.
you could see the passenger cabin. As suppliers and employees alike would later outline, the plane was less plane and more shell. Inside it had no floor, no wiring, no systems, nor plumbing. It was prepared for faraway photos, but certainly not flight. And
all right, you got me. I'll look it up. The fuck?
And it wouldn't be for another 2.5 years. Even once finally flying with airlines, the expected production cost benefits from the new technologies never fully came, and it had a rough start to commercial service with a series of thermal runaway incidents in its lithium-ion batteries that led to a months-long grounding in 2013. The 787, on the surface, has been an unabashed success for Boeing. 2023 saw more than 300 new orders and the delivery of its 1100th version, but despite that, it still hasn't come close financially to delivering on its original promise for Boeing or its suppliers.
How is that possible? Yokoso. How is that possible?
Ultimately, the inevitable outcome of an overly compartmentalized development and manufacturing process.
Probably because an overly compartmentalized.
So they didn't do that again. Coming out of the global financial crisis, consumer demand for air travel was beginning to boom again, and with the fresh memory of record fuel prices, Airbus had just launched its new generation of fuel-efficient, re-engined A320 narrow-body aircraft. Combined, that meant Boeing hardly had a choice. Airbus was winning once Boeing-exclusive buyers. Boeing had to launch a corresponding fuel-efficient narrow-body aircraft or risk losing market share of its most popular product, its core profit center, to its competitor. Yet, Boeing's top engineers and finances were still tied up in getting the beleaguered 787 flying, and they certainly were not going to set up an
Beleaguered.
Difficult situation.
all-new production system quickly enough or try the outsourcing strategy again. That meant that practically, they just couldn't build a new aircraft. The only way they could get a fuel-efficient narrow-body to market soon enough to respond to—
I read books! I'm not busting out. Don't fucking sit here pretend you're dropping beleaguer on a day-to-day. Mosh, I'm live. Oh. All right. Yeah, you heard I'm live, right? Okay. Yeah. well, that's offline. I do that offline, yeah. No worries, no worries. Do you guys want anything from Taco Bell? We're talking pro boners? Give me a time and place and what the ask is, and I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. Well, we'll talk. I'm down to come up with some. All right, ciao. Sorry. They just closed. That's so unlucky. I was literally getting all of your orders and they just closed. Oh, fuck. That's so unlucky, dude. That's so unlucky.
Airbus, with the resources they had, was to make yet another iteration to their almost 5-decade-old 737 design. So, backed into a corner, that's what they did. Continuing their response to the 787 difficulties, the company returned to a more traditional development and manufacturing process. It's not that
who made the speed of sound plane? I don't know because I've never ridden it. They got rid of it before I was old enough. What's that one called? The one that they grounded? The Concorde? Is that Boeing? Or is that a company called Concorde? Different company? Someone just make that shit. Just make that shit, please. Bring it back.
Boeing would do everything, but rather they do more and subcontract out to a smaller selection of suppliers with which they could work more closely. Perhaps the most important relationship of all was with this company, Spirit
Airlines
Aerosystems.
Oh.
For decades, this Wichita, Kansas factory had been building Boeing fuselages and shipping them across the country by rail for final assembly in Seattle. And there's a good reason Spirit was entrusted to build the literal core of Boeing aircraft. They used to be Boeing. The company's Wichita division was an integral part, building some of their most iconic aircraft like the B-29, B-47, and B-52. But in the early 2000s, Boeing needed money in order to simultaneously build the 787, appease investors, and appease its new management, so divestiture was the strategy. They'd sold plants in St. Louis and Spokane and Corinth and Irving, and now it was Wichita and Tulsa's turn. Upon their sale, Boeing and its shareholders cashed a $1.2 billion check, and Spirit Aerosystems was born to do more or less what they always had, but now...
So basically, rather than keep it all in-house, sell off parts of your company, give guaranteed contracts to the people who buy it, get a cash injection. The cash injection maybe looks good and helps liquidate for other stuff? Is that right? Money laundering? I don't know if that's what I'd call it. Corporate shenanigans, definitely I would call it that. Yeah.
As an independent, autonomous company. This went poorly. Again, in response to the 787's incredible cost overruns, Boeing launched the rather anachronistically named Partnering for Success program. The way Boeing would describe this was that the company was going from supplier to look for opportunities to ultimately create a stronger aircraft product for their end customer. The way suppliers would describe this was that they were getting screwed. Boeing would go to each, say UTC, who made the 777 landing gear, and demand to pay about 15% less for the same part. If the supplier didn't agree, they'd lose the contract. When UTC refused, the landing gear contract went to Hero DevTech, a comparatively obscure manufacturer for which this would be a major coup. These were suppliers that had demonstrated their commitment to Boeing by paying to develop parts of an aircraft which was not theirs out of pure belief that Boeing would do the right thing for their mutual success, who were now being told that they themselves weren't doing enough for their mutual success and had to earn less. But no matter how Boeing might portray it, the dynamics in these relationships were hardly mutual. To the suppliers, Boeing was irreplaceable.
Yeah, I feel like a Boeing contract is like your entire, you just, everything's leveraged into that. Like, I feel like if you lose a Boeing contract, you're just fucked.
The aerospace supplier, there's Boeing, there's Airbus, there's Embraer, and that's it for major commercial aircraft component customers. If they want business, they have to work with Boeing. The imbalance of power is massive, so rationally, yet unfortunately, plenty agree to those price cuts in exchange for yet another promise that it'll lead to greater mutual success thanks to a higher volume of orders down the line. Boeing might have hoped that a bit of healthy supplier squeeze would lead to optimization and innovation, yet what at very least happened in tandem was a systematic increase in disruptive manufacturing issues. After all, the mutual success that Boeing promised never really materialized. Boeing's decision to iterate upon the 737 design rather than build something new. Boeing's decision to iterate upon the
I need that sign for my car. Do not hump this car. That's sick.
737 design rather than build something new proved catastrophic. The larger size of the more fuel-efficient engines on the MAX led to slightly different flight characteristics that likely would have necessitated greater and costlier training requirements to get a pilot certified on previous generations of the 737 able to fly the MAX. So Boeing implemented a software fix called MCAS that essentially augmented the inputs of the pilots so that the aircraft would handle similarly to previous generations, even when without the software, it wouldn't.
I've heard of this. I never knew that's what it did. So it's a piece of software that makes the hardware feel like the old hardware. That way you can play it better. It's like when you use your Wii to play GameCube games. But then if it breaks, then you have to start playing Wii games. And you're like, what do you mean motion controls?
It was a flaw in this system tied to a single sensor that was the key trigger in the fatal crashes of Lion Air Flight 610 in 2018 and Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302 in 2019. Which
I forgot there was crashes. I'm sorry about making a joke about Wii's. I forgot about that. I was just trying to contextualize. It seems tasteless now in hindsight.
In combination led to the 20-month grounding of the aircraft type. This led to the loss of hundreds upon hundreds of orders, nearly $20 billion, but perhaps...
Don't add in no one survived. Dude, that's fucked. That's fucked. Don't add that in. So they made the 737 MAX, which used MCAS, a software that changed or emulated it to run like the old plane. And then when it didn't work, pilots weren't prepared because they weren't certified to use it without the MCAS.
More crucially, it meant that Boeing completely shut down MAX production for months in 2020, then restarted production at a much slowed rate in the middle of the COVID pandemic. Still today, MAX production has not recovered to what it was pre-shutdown.
They couldn't even override MCAS. Oh.
This has been brutal for suppliers. They had to make massive layoffs to conserve cash, they lost plenty of their most experienced workers, and their market caps have lost quite notable chunks. And today, it's no surprise that suppliers like Spirit are a source of many of Boeing's woes.
Lawless guy, Antonio Barry, thank you for the gifted. 1510, thank you guys.
Spirit Aerosystems, by itself, has been responsible for defect after defect that slipped past QA. The relationship between Boeing and its former Kansas division has only just begun to right itself under new management and a new Boeing contract that let Spirit finally earn money on its contributions on the 787 after losing more than $1 million on each one.
What are these carrots? Are these all like Boeing shells that haven't been produced because the production slowed down?
2007. Altogether, there's this sequence and sum of issues occurring across an array of companies with little commonality between them. Some are strategic failures, some are software bugs, some are production issues, some are an unresilient response to an outside force. Perhaps the only commonality is that they're all occurring as part of this incredible global multi-company machine that builds a Boeing aircraft. That leads to one conclusion: the machine that builds the machine is broken. It's not the suppliers or the airlines or the pilots or the maintenance engineers, it's Boeing that's broken. They are now unable to reliably convert the singular engineering marvel into a consistent product. Yet still, that leaves the question of why. These days, commercial aircraft are...
So is it just the 737 MAX that is affected? Like if I'm flying a plane and it's a basic old 737, is that chill? Because they made them good back in the day? $787 too? He'll talk about it? Okay.
Are more or less a commodity. The 737 is more or less the same thing as an A320. The 787 is more or less the same thing as an A350. There are some differences, but ultimately orders come down to who's offering more or less the same thing, quicker or for less. The two major aircraft manufacturers have responded to these commodity economics in slightly different ways. Both have focused intensively in their factories, and Airbus itself had its own massive and costly blunder with the A380, but Airbus never pursued such an extractive strategy with its suppliers, nor did it fight costly cultural battles with its own workforce.
What a big-ass plane.
It not only talked about its desire for supply chain stability, it actually sought it out by bringing back parts of the process under its own roof. That stability has enabled Airbus to push the younger A320 bit by bit into the best-selling airplane of all time.
I realize a lot of manufacturing of cars, planes, I guess whatever, is outsourced. And they just kind of like putting the Lego blocks together. Which I didn't think growing up, I guess. I just figured if a company made the thing, they made the fucking thing. But they don't make the fucking thing. They just kind of piece the thing together.
In the world's most entrenched duopoly, Boeing and Airbus know they're going to get orders regardless, since it's a commodity market, and so ultimately their financial success is going to be about the combination of how fast they can build aircraft and how cheap they can build aircraft. Essentially, Boeing is just wholeheartedly embracing the realities of the market while fixating on the financial returns of free cash flows for investors.
I do know NASA doesn't make it. They just offer contracts. Call me old-fashioned. We make the damn thing over here at Off-Brand. We make the damn thing. Top to bottom. Burial cart? No outsourcing.
This isn't working.
Just some manufacturing. American manufacturing.
Is hard. Manufacturing an aircraft.
What about the bidet? So we're getting personal. It's a personal question I don't want to answer.
Is harder. Manufacturing an aircraft profitably is even harder. Manufacturing an aircraft capable of flying the majority of every single day for 2 or 3 decades, designed to be safer than walking down the street in conditions ranging from 40 below to 120 above, during anything from a clear sunny day to a hurricane profitably, while simultaneously engaged in a perpetual chase of even greater profits through an endless fight between its constituent parts, has perhaps proven too hard. It's a process so starkly removed from, say, manufacturing a toaster that it should hardly be thought of as a similar process. It's perhaps the difference between assembling a hamburger and assembling an entree in a Michelin-starred kitchen. Assembling a hamburger can be systematized, segmented, optimized, and outsourced. There are plenty of ways that an experienced business person can come into that process and find corners to cut, yet still successfully create good products and better financial results, and scale it to achieve yet greater financial returns.
Is he disrespecting hamburger makers right now or making a good analogy?
But you don't see Michelin-starred franchises. That's because you don't get the best food in the world by telling your cooks how to make the best food in the world. It's not something that can be systematized, segmented, optimized, or outsourced.
But he's never had a Mr. Beast burger.
And hope for the best.
If he had a Mr. Beast burger, he wouldn't be singing this tune.
The small things, the best ingredients possible, the cleanest working environment, the best designed kitchen, pay that attracts the best talent, a sustainable working schedule, mentorship between older and newer staff, and on and on and on.
This is just making me so hungry.
Smaller minutia to chase margins of quality through people,
I did not eat recently
not
enough
processes,
for this.
and only then, when they've been given every opportunity to succeed, holding them to the absolute highest standards.
That looks like shit. I know that's not the point of this, and but what the hell is this, man?
Boeing is trying to be a Michelin-starred kitchen with a fast food mindset, and it's just not working. Boeing was that Michelin-starred kitchen. There was an era when they had an incredible, almost otherworldly ability to shepherd an entire industry and the world into a new era of modernity through the awe-inspiring machines it built. Yet as the days of today's bleaker era accumulate, its ability to return to the old one grows weaker. Boeing's best people are leaving. They're retiring or growing tired of
Boeing
working
a private
for a
company
that stumbles, only to promise reform just before the next stumble. The company needs a new aircraft, yet the people with the know-how from building the last one are growing scarce. Consequences are mounting. cost consciousness led to cost overruns that led to further cost consciousness, and so on and so forth. So the very
It is not having a good year to date, huh? It dropped 5% today, 8% in the past 5 days.
thing that the company focuses on most is where it's failing most. The string of 2 decades of issues has meant that, while Boeing is still plenty capable of building overwhelmingly safe aircraft and attracting plenty of orders, its ability to actually financially succeed while selling the commodity at the price the market demands is waning. With that, they have less cash and more debt getting in the way of building that new aircraft they so desperately need, meaning they focus more on optimizing their existing programs, meaning more cost consciousness, and the cycle continues. Boeing is at the bottom of a deep, dark hole.
I don't get how Airbus is able to do it. Is it just management ineptitude? Because, like, why is the market demanding such a low price unless another supplier is able to actually provide that price? I guess it's taking stuff in-house. I guess that was the whole point of the video, is that they took some of the stuff in-house.
Competitor is not. There's not some crucial difference between Boeing and Airbus. There's not one quick fix the American manufacturer
Airbus
can
is
make
European?
to reignite the fire. There's just a fundamental way of doing things
we're
that
losing
simply
to the
is
French?
not working. That means the only way out of this hole is the long, boring, awful process that does not conclude a video about it well.
Dude.
Of just being better.
Boeing.
In every way, on every day, from its leadership down to the factory floor.
You're
In an
French? Yeah, you're right, actually. You're right. Ah, we've beat you again, fuck owls.
Industry where a few missing bolts can
Stay
blow
on
up
top,
a
man.
door
We
plug,
stay on top.
ground a fleet, and tank a stock price, it's the small things that matter. Yet Boeing's big issue is its misguided belief that it can cut and squeeze those it needs most without it all falling apart. While Boeing is the US's only commercial aircraft manufacturer, there are other aircraft manufacturers. In fact, there's another aerospace company just as big as Boeing, Lockheed Martin. Of course, they specialize in military aircraft, whose design and manufacturing works in a very different way from commercial aircraft, perhaps most of all in how disproportionately focused on research and development it is. For example, the company's B-2 bomber cost, inflation adjusted, about $2 billion each, and only 21 were built, largely because of how many new technologies were incorporated.
That shit blows my mind. How does it cost $2 billion for one of those? $2 billion? Like, I don't understand if the first one cost $2 billion. But like the parts and shit? Or is that like an average of what they spent on R&D over the year divided by the amount they make? Because that, okay, that makes more sense. I thought he was saying just by raw worker hour and cost of goods, it costs $2 billion.
I think it's a fascinating aircraft, which is why I was so excited when my friends over at Mustard put out a whole Nebula original specifically about it. If you like videos about planes, you've almost certainly seen a Mustard video, so you know they have some of the most amazing production quality out there. And when you combine it with the story of one of the most interesting aircraft out there, it makes for a simply great video. If you want to give it a watch, just head over to Nebula.
I'm laughing because he
The reason
said
why
my
creators
friend
like
at
Mustard and
Mustard.
myself put big exclusive projects over on Nebula is because they offer a funding model that allows for that amount of time investment into a single thing in a way that ad-supported platforms like YouTube just can't.
Did you
So
know
that means
Boeings
there's
were the
loads
planes
more.
hijacked in the 9/11 attacks? Is that funny to you too?
No, it's not funny to me. MCAS is supposed to make the plane stay level, but didn't. Look it up. I vaguely remember actually listening to a podcast about the MCAS failure, and it would make the plane nosedive, and the pilot could not autocorrect enough against it or turn it off.
Original content like Neo's fascinating episode of his Nebula exclusive series Under Exposure breaking down the Tenerife disaster, the deadliest air accident in history. Or we did an episode of our Nebula exclusive series The Logistics of X about how arms manufacturing works. In all, Nebula is the place to go if you enjoy the type of stuff that independent creators put out there and want to see what happens when the same creators put more budget and time into their work. You can also, of course, watch their normal
Oh, this guy, thank you for all the gifted, dude. What the hell?
videos early and ad-free. So altogether, it's a better viewing experience for what you already watch, higher budget versions of what you already enjoy, and it helps support the creators you already follow, and all of this goes for far less than the price of basically any mainstream streaming site. When you sign up at nebula.tv/Wendover, you'll get 40% off, which brings the cost of an annual membership down to just $2.50 a month. Signing up there will help support us at Wendover, so thank you in advance.
You're welcome. All right, chat. I am going to watch the new episode of Jet Lag, but I do have to go pee, and I want to grab a little something to nom on, a little food, as it were, just a little bite to eat. So I'm going to be gone for like a couple of minutes. All right, I'll be back right after.
Chat. How are you?
I'm making cutie babysit you guys.
Watch Trundle Backdoor. See, that's something you're worried about. That's something I enjoy. God doesn't count a Trundle Backdoor, if you know what I mean. Oh, fuck me.
JK, this song gonna get me banned. Forgot that I'm on YouTube, girl.
Chat. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that won't fly. That won't fly, as it were. And now my Chrome closed. All right, you know what? I'm going to leave you with your own damn thoughts in this song. All of my Chrome crashed. All right, all right, all right. I hope you all took that opportunity to make your way to the bathroom, get yourself a snacky, because we're sitting our asses down and we are watching the first episode of the new season of Jet Lag the Game. This one takes place in Switzerland, hide and seeking across it. I don't really know what the fuck it's going to entail, but I want to take a look at it. It's been enticing me in my recommended, and I figured if I watched it offline, y'all would freak the fuck out. So we're here online. Let's take a look together.
Hello.
Hello.
This is where I'm hiding. Good luck finding me here.
I bet it's Zermatt. Fuck.
We're playing hide and seek across Switzerland over the next 4 days. We're starting Lucerne as the Seekers, while I got a 2.5-hour lead to get to my hiding spot here. Yeah, I think this is gonna take them a while.
Welcome to our 4-day game of hide and seek across Switzerland. The goal is simple: hide for as long as we can without being found. Based on a random draw, Ben and I are starting as the Seekers.
Dude, I forgot how much I love their audio. Like the noises all this stuff makes. Where's my camera spot again? Is here good?
We're in Lucerne, and Adam, the hider, is, well, we don't know. In order to figure it out, we'll have to buy information from him about his location, choosing from the 76...
Dang it, this isn't a good spot. Okay, right here. Relative radar photo oddball precision.
Questions on our giant question menu. Adam has to answer truthfully, but in exchange, he'll get coins that he can use to buy curses that will slow us down. Once we find Adam, positions will rotate and it'll be someone else's turn to hide. After 4 days, whichever player has had the single longest hiding run wins. We'll get more into the other rules once they're relevant. Right now, Adam's clock is ticking, so Ben and I need to figure out what information we should buy so we can start heading in Adam's direction.
Oh, that's fun. Hide and seek. You can do things to get money to spend to pay the person who's hiding to find out where they are. But the person who's hiding gets the money, which then in turn slows down the seekers. Ah. Turn cam off. It's Ramadan. Wait, shit. Wait, isn't it fine after sunset? Isn't that chill? It's dead ass 10 p.m. Like, where in the world are you? I feel like you're just complaining for the sake of complaining. Time zones? Where in the world are you? Hawaii? It's also after sunset in Hawaii! I feel like you're making up a fake person right now. Because even in the UK, it is also still not sunrise. So I feel like you're making up a fake person. India? I feel like, okay, now I just feel like you're trying to find a place. Now I just feel like you're trying to find a place here.
Okay, so right now, Adam could be pretty much anywhere in the country.
Yeah, he got a 2.5-hour head start.
Do you have any guesses, Sam? Because it would be great if we didn't have to ask any questions.
Well, I mean, there is logic to going to higher elevation so that this is snow.
Okay, so they're probably gonna start buying information off of me soon. So I'm gonna go ahead into town because some of the questions involve like having to do stuff, and I think most of it's gonna be easier if I'm there. So let's go.
Okay, so we're there.
Adam is, we don't know.
Probably like, he could be like anywhere within here.
Yeah. Now, there are a lot of questions we can ask. There are different categories.
Okay, let's talk about the categories. There are 5 types of information we can buy. Relative information compares some element of the hider's position to the seeker's.
You don't have to turn your camera off. It's just basically trying to respect people who are practicing Ramadan, so you're not like fucking teasing them by eating food, because they're not eating food for the duration that the sun is up. But where 99% of my viewership is, the sun is down.
whether their elevation is higher or lower than ours, whether they're in the same canton, and so on. The radar allows seekers to find out whether or not the hider is within a certain distance from us, 50 miles, 10 miles, 500 feet, etc. Photo requests force the hider to send a picture of something in their hiding zone, like the tallest visible mountain, a local church, or the train station. Oddballs force the hider to complete some task that might give away some information. For example, FaceTime the seekers until you can show them a bird, send them 30 seconds of audio from your local train station, things like that. And finally, once the seekers find the town where the hider is, they'll use precision questions to pinpoint their exact location.
Here's the thing. I think that we need a direction to go.
I think we want to ask longitude to figure out whether he's east or west of us, because we're basically smack dab in the middle of the country, so I'll split it into two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna buy that piece of information, and then we'll see what he says.
Chat, we can just move on and watch the damn video. I don't think the idea of being or acknowledging that it exists and then trying to like assist anyone who's participating is a wholly bad thing. And I usually don't eat on cam. But I don't, in this specific circumstance, feel like I'm doing something that is very disrespectful. Or like, you know, even that bothersome.
Okay. So they have just bought my relative longitude. I don't love that. I would have much rather they asked my relative latitude, because that's much less useful. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Probably. I'll text them.
Okay, Adam has said that his longitude is higher, which means he is east of us.
Okay, so that's really good to know, because the eastern part of the country, it's like more nothing.
Yeah, I mean, except for Zurich. There's the whole Zurich city.
Look, I got a gut feeling. If I know Adam, you know, we're like those twins that have the secret language that we can talk.
All right, we got to do W's in chat. Until everybody types a W, we will not move forward. I will not have my jet lag watching experience be tarnished by every single guy with every single opinion in chat acting like every alternative opinion is somehow the majority. All right, we may now continue.
With the mines. Sure. I feel like he's in the mountains. I feel like he went to the mountains.
Oh, there's a snowplow coming up here. Hello.
There's a bit of a soul read you need to do in this game.
Hello, friend.
Well, okay, if he is in the mountains, then, like, what do we do? Because the mountains would be south of us, whereas the populated bit would be north of us.
I feel like it'd be beast to hide in plain sight. Like, not leave Lucerne. I guess maybe you'd get found out quickly. But I think that's what I would try.
I mean, is there any way for us to head
Antonio, thank you for the 10 gifted.
Straight east?
Not really, I don't think.
Maybe it's worth asking another question, whether he's south or north.
Yeah, we're just killing time, though.
We are killing time. I mean, every minute matters. But the problem is...
Every question category has a 30-minute cooldown, so Ben and Sam can't ask other relative questions for 30 minutes. Woo. V-Shoes, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime and for creating a conversation in your chat, because someone's going to say, how are you getting Twitch Prime? You're on YouTube?
No, I think
if we go the wrong way...
You're right. I think, yeah, maybe the north-south makes sense.
I mean, when can we ask that?
5 minutes.
Whoa, look, it's a little stone guy. Hello, stone guy.
Hi, stone guy.
This place rocks.
All right, we're just going to go
to
the train station. It's just right over here.
All right, I think it's time.
We don't really know whether we want to go towards Zurich.
I need an event in history to make a project about. The Emu War.
Or we want to go down into the mountains. So we're gonna ask if he's north or south of us.
All right, I'm firing it off.
Go for it.
All right, so they've asked for my relative latitude. So that's another 40 coins. That's good. So that does tell them that I'm in the southeast, which is like a relatively sparse area. I don't necessarily love that they know that this early. I mean, I'll let him know.
Brett, thank you for joining Prayers Heart Club.
What did he say?
South.
The
I
war
told
didn't
you.
happen. Found the Australian. Yo, don't be so cringe about it, man. It's all right. It's all right. Hey, the emus aren't here, bro.
He's in the mountains.
So here's the issue. If Adam's in the southeast, it means he took either this small isolated line to Engelberg or this busier route to the greater southeast. We don't know which he took, but if we want to move now, which we really should, we'll have to gamble and pick one.
So I think we gotta gamble, I think. If we want to move, which I think it makes sense, we gotta gamble.
I think it would be crazy
you,
for us to commit to one
Massimi.
town 2 questions in.
It would be, but of course he knows that.
I know he knows that.
I think it does make more sense to take the higher frequency thing because it'll be high frequency enough that we can bail and come back.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Take the gamble. Nah, Sam, they're too smart. Okay, it is Sam, Adam, and Ben all competing. We want to root for our champion here. I'm going to root for... Give me a Ben W. I find that Ben's wins often come, and I hate to say this, a bit off the back of Adam's work. Okay? So I would like for Ben to prove himself in the war of intellectual ideas against his counterparts. He won last season? Wouldn't know. I didn't watch. Charlie stopped streaming. Time to watch my number 2. In parentheses, joke. Is it a joke if you actually went from Charlie's stream to my stream and then typed it? Or is it the truth? And then you just wrote the word joke after it. I'm not hurt. I am happy to be a sloppy seconds, by the way. My viewership has gone up 500. Many of you chuckle fucks are here from Charlie, and I will take that.
But that means Adam's not there. Does that make sense?
Sorry, someone said they're taking a shot every time I pause.
There's some little elf guys on there. This place is full of little guys. There's a little guy there. Hello. Okay, so this is almost certainly gonna jinx me, but I think the key to this hiding spot is I really don't want them to know how much snow is here for as long as possible.
Smart.
The worst questions for that, the one I'm really scared of, which I'm for sure gonna jinx myself, is they make me send them a picture of 5 buildings in the same frame, because I don't think the buildings here are dense enough that I'd be able to take a picture without any snow in it.
True.
I think we should ask a photo question.
They're going to say the line.
Yeah, a photo question might be helpful.
Say the line,
okay, yeah,
Sam.
Let's buy a photo from him. What kind of photo do you want to buy from him, Sam?
5 buildings. He's going to say it.
The 5 buildings one. Maybe.
I feel like that one's the most likely to give us some sort of incidental information.
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, incredibly slippery here. One of the slipperiest places I've ever experienced. We're gonna just for sure not die.
Oh my God. That looks
walking
terrifying.
on the street, please. I'm gonna
Beautiful,
go
though.
inside this little restaurant. So I think 5 buildings one. I think you're right.
My strategy, I would go to a small village. I would get a job at a local inn. I would learn their language. I would blend in with them so much that even if they knew that my exact location, they would think I'm a local.
Incidental information, likely.
Okay.
Should we do that one?
Let's go ahead and buy that photo.
Perhaps
from
a
him.
local bakery.
We'll analyze it while we're on our way.
You get fired day 1.
Well, this sucks.
Hurtful, but true.
Okay, we got 20 minutes to do the best we can. Okay.
Hitman strat.
So the key to this
I would kill
is,
several people in
is there a
town.
way that I can frame 5
I would put them in
buildings that
dumpsters
doesn't
and wear their
reveal that
clothes.
There is a ton of snow here. The answer is I don't know. Shit. All right, so this is like 3 buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nothing. I could like shoot down this way, but
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
See all the snow. This sucks. This is the exact one I didn't want. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just shoot it high. Shoot it down up.
I think if I zoom just right. I can, yeah. That's pretty.
Oh my god, what an evil... Wait, you're leaving a street sign in? What are you, daft?
Pretty good.
Oh, he blurred
Okay,
it.
done. Send.
He blurred it.
Sending. Sent.
Ooh, there we go. We got the photo. That is quite the tight framing. I mean, those buildings do look mountainous.
Seekers are banned from using Google Street View. I was going to say. You give Rainbolt 35 seconds in a Zin? He's at your doorstep.
But the other thing I'm noticing is that they look very new. Like, they look very clean.
They look very new. They also look dry.
It's wet, huh?
What?
It's wet.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's European charm right there. That's European and Americans, man, like water and oil. It is wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I actually feel pretty good about how that went. I kind of didn't think I was going to be able to do it. But, I mean, that's 5 buildings cleanly in there.
That was a good shot.
No snow, so.
That was a good shot. Chad doesn't want to give it to you, but that was a great shot, Adam.
Yeah, so my conclusions are mountainous town, and potentially, given how new these buildings look, like a touristy town.
Yeah, like somewhere pretty wealthy. We're like looking at two sort of similar
A ski town, perhaps.
nearby
Thank you very much for the
towns
prime.
that both seem like sort of Swiss, like resort towns. One is called Engelberg, and one is called Andermatt. And we don't want to get too far from here if he is in Engelberg, because we would have to go all the way back around to get to him. So I actually think the tool to use right now would be a 25-mile radar. Because if he was in Engelberg,
damn, Ben,
that would hit him. But if he was in Andermatt or anywhere other than here, in this little region, it wouldn't hit him.
Bro, Ben he's on another level. He's on another level. Does he get drunk this season? I hope he does.
I guess
I have not finished USA Season 8, no.
Worth it.
I think it's worth it to know whether we should continue or not.
Yeah, no, that's pretty valuable, because that could mean hours of difference.
Zando, thanks
I
for
think
the
that
membership.
we need to just make sure.
Okay, should I send it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go explore a little bit more.
Tones, thank you.
And let's also scope out some potential final hiding spots.
Okay.
25-mile. Okay, well, they have hit me with a 25-mile radar. Ha-ha! I'm gonna let them know.
All right, we got a response. Ooh.
Okay. Our radar was a miss. It means that he's not in Engelberg.
Well, that's
It means
good,
that we
though.
didn't make the wrong decision getting on this train.
That's worse for Adam.
I don't think, to pull up our very scientific map again, it doesn't seem like he could have really gotten into this canton here. So that means that he's probably either in this one or this one. We're gonna be in this one, which is called Yuri, right?
Yes.
We're gonna be in that one
Yuri is
soon.
a trainer who
so we can
trains.
check and see if he's in that one.
Yeah, might be worth it. Just worried about spending all these coins.
80, 110. I have 125 coins.
Damn,
so that's
baller.
enough for 2 curse dice.
Wait, curse dice? All right. Let's finally talk about what these coins are for. In order to slow us down, Adam can use his coins to buy curses. Many curses force the Seekers to complete challenges before continuing to move or ask questions. Others place harsh limitations on their movement or what questions they can ask, and the very best curses can even allow the hider to completely change their hiding location. But Adam doesn't just get to pick which curse he wants to buy. When you buy a curse, you roll dice to see which one you get. The higher the number, the better the curse. For a better shot
The fuck just happened?
at a high tier curse, you can pay more to roll more dice at 50 coins apiece. So 100 coins to roll 2 dice, 150 coins to roll 3 dice, and so on. Now, back to Adam.
And I
Oh my god, Coots, you scared the ever living out of me. Can't just be running up like that. Hi. Hi, Coots. Hi, Coots. Come here. Do you want to watch Jet Lag? Come here.
I kind of think I should
I think you wait a bit.
use them.
All right,
Let's
finger on screen.
Get to some shelter.
You don't want to.
You think the church is open?
Huh.
So I kind of think what I want to do
Dude, I honestly thought he was about to pray.
is wait till they're on a train and then roll the dice. Okay, they're on the train. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let's do it. So I'm gonna.
I know Buddy's not gambling in the church right now. I know he's not letting those dice ring in the church right now.
2 dice. Roll both of them. I'll add that number together
He's gambling and applying a curse in the church.
and hope that it's on.
It's going to be a horrible roll. I already know it's going to be a horrible roll.
7.
William Tell curse. Before you ask your next question, you must knock an apple off your partner's head from a distance of 15 feet. If you fail, you must wait 5 minutes before trying again.
That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one.
This rocks. Look at the mountains.
7's God's number. To be fair, he kind of gets a lot. Like, you know. There's a lot that you can kind of give to him. He gets 40. He gets 12. He gets 7.
Look how pointy that is.
That's very pointy. I feel like the mountains we have in the U.S. are not that pointy.
No, the Alps are definitely
3.
pointier, which is a big feature.
Sam,
Bad news.
we've gotten hit with a bit of a curse.
William Tell. Good news. He used 2 dice to get that.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty bad one to have got. Like, that's literally the lowest. Well, actually, no, that's not. But it's a pretty low one to have gotten for 2 dice.
That doesn't worry me that much.
Now, considering the William Tell curse, and also considering how much of the canton we've excluded based on the 25-mile radius.
Check it out. This is we use science to determine that.
Considering all of that, it kind of makes sense for us to seemingly go all the way down to Goshen, because that's where we would transfer to a lot of stuff they would want to get to anyway, and we can get the apple curse cleared. And then
He means that if you roll 1 dice, the best thing you can get is the level 6 curse. But if you roll 2 dice, the best thing you can get is the level 12 curse. Now, although 7 is the average, it is the lowest level 2 curse you can get.
ask more questions based on that.
They're continuing to get closer.
The lowest is 2, but that's a level 1 curse. You're not understanding. I don't blame you. Keep up, buddy. There's 2 levels. Level 1 is 1 through 6. Level 2 is 7 through 12. All right, so they got the lowest level 2 curse. Is that what I said? Yes, I did. Level 2 curse. Keep up, pals. We don't got all fucking day, okay? Come on.
I don't love that. So I think let's keep looking for potential hiding spots.
We will be doing a test at the end. There is a Kahoot.
It's snowy. It's theoretically possible, like, he could be here.
He could be here.
So we should, watch out for the architecture.
Here's the thing. There are a bunch of these little mountain towns in this sort of stretch, and my guess is that he's in one of them.
Yes.
In this area.
So he's not allowed to move, as I understand it, right? As the hider, you hide, then you chill. Right? He can't like, oh, I'm going to take a train. Unless he gets the curse for that, right?
Because if he went further down, like all the way down to Lugano, it looks like Italy. It's like really Mediterranean looking. Oh
my God.
Now we have to find an apple. And
It's a little moist. It's a little moist, and this is not a huge town.
Heard it's wet.
Sure we don't
Oh!
take that train? 'Cause
What
it
if
could
they're
take
in
us
the
to
town already?
Andermatt, which is a bigger place. Okay. I think it makes sense that we use right now, so that we don't have to wait. Game time decision. We've taken the train. Okay. Yeah, this weather definitely tosses another
Damn,
variable
man.
into
Rocking
this.
that fit.
At least we're not Adam having to potentially hide out for hours in it.
Sharpie's on deck?
The little guys just keep coming. Hello.
Hello.
Where should I guess I could, like, go up there, just because it's far away and that would be annoying. What about in that thing? Are you allowed to go in that thing? Let's go check that out. Pretty sure we're on a cog railway. Yeah. Because you'll notice that it's pretty steep. Yeah, we are rather leaned. Oh my God. Look at this.
Fine, I'll bite. What's a cog railway? Every fucker on this goddamn train knows what it is. I don't. Okay? I don't know what it is, man. I'm sorry. What is it? It's this. Coggers. Oh. Like for roller coasters.
Oh my God. Look at that. Come on. Crazy. I mean, this has got to be one of my favorite places that we've done jet lag, and we've only just started. Don't slip.
Why does that keep happening? Do you guys see that too?
And die. We're gonna go ahead and not slip and die. This is going to be key to our strategy, is not slipping and dying. This is a fundamental component of the game. Okay, there's like fences up there. It seems like you can get up there.
I wish I knew where he was. I guess it keeps the suspense. We're playing alongside the Seekers.
Interesting. Welcome to Andermatt. Ben, it's still raining. Okay, well, Adam could not have gotten a lot further than here if he is in a mountain town in this region. So, feeling good. It's possible that he's here. But first, before we buy any more information, we gotta get rid of this curse. So let's go get an apple. Like, hopefully this isn't hubris, but like, I feel like we're on the right track. Just don't say anything.
I think it'll take 2 tries to knock the apple off.
Apple. Hallelujah. Okay. That's a bad apple. Oh man, this is like one of the worst apples I've ever seen. Get a good apple.
Get a bad apple if you're gonna knock it off. You're not even eating it. I'm optimistic, yeah. But I'd like to think that they would learn from their mistake and correct it.
Hard to figure out how to get up here. And it's tiring to get up here. 2 good things. Don't die. Do not slip and die. Eins.
Get yourself dry, bro.
I don't know. You don't know your German numbers?
1, 2, 3.
I want to say try. Sounds right. Yeah. I believe you. Thank you. Okay, what should I throw at you? Something softer than the other apple. Snowball.
No, that's a horrible idea.
No, not a snowball. Rock. Okay, maybe a rock.
No!
Okay. You ready?
You want something big that you can throw at least 15 feet. What would I throw? I mean, I guess you have to William Tell it. So you can't hit the person and have it fall off their head. You need to hit it off their head. Because if you could just kind of raw dog it, I might throw a damn backpack. Because I'll probably hit the whole fucking head. But I don't think that's allowed. Pillow would be good. I feel like I could zip a pillow. I would take a few practice throws, though. I don't know if that's legal. Like, take the apple off the head, just throw the object 15 feet to each other, practice a few times.
Good luck, Sam.
Oh, I'm not feeling good about this. Okay.
Hit the apple.
Gotta manifest.
Hit the apple.
Oh, no.
Dude, I think I just saw it fucking in my room. Wow, what a bad throw.
All right, it's 11:12. We got 5 minutes.
Try again in 5 minutes.
It says to enter your own risk. Which means I am allowed to enter. Wow.
So he's a place in the boy and the heron before his world gets all fucked up.
Not really covered. But I guess this little spot is neat. What are they up to? Well, the bad news is they are getting closer to me. Like, quite close.
Let's look to see if we can find the building that Adam sent. It's small.
If he is here, there's a decent chance we'll
So the only thing they can't do, that's not so bad. It's not like they can't move. So that's not so bad.
see the buildings that he took pictures
Yes.
of.
Oh, I was more talking about the apple, but yes.
Oh.
This is a wee bit slushy. It feels like this is small enough that we can check out pretty much everything.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you see that building? That building is kind of a similar style, too. Not
Wait. Is it? I guess it doesn't have what do you call them? Finettes? These things?
Not it, but like similar.
Yeah, again, it
Shutters.
makes me think that he's in, if not here, a town very,
Right, like
that
nearby.
serves the same purpose.
There's like no way that I'll get to stay here. They're gonna ask me to do some stupid shit. I'm gonna have to go all the way back down there, and it's gonna suck. I'm just gonna get ahead of it. Let's assume this is gonna be the hiding spot. Let's go
Okay.
back into town so that we're ready to respond
That's dumb.
to questions and stuff. But
Oh, that
I
makes a
feel
lot of
good
sense.
about this place.
What's the value?
Okay, so here's something kind of interesting.
What if they? Okay.
And I don't know if they know this.
Sure.
But the next train from where they are to where I am leaves in just under 20 minutes.
So he knows where they are.
So if they don't get on it, they're gonna have to wait a whole nother hour to get on a train here.
Okay.
Which means they need to do this Apple thing and figure out basically where I am in the next like 18 minutes.
Okay.
All right, second try. I called this.
Oh, no.
Was that a banana? It wasn't a bad throw. A little bit south. A little bit left as well.
Oh, no. That was closer, though.
Good catch, Ben.
Oh, that was so close. Come on.
Dang. Great height. A little bit right. Overcorrected.
Oh, that was so close. Come on.
That was it. I'm not even kidding you. I think Ben's micro adjustment of where his face was from fear of getting hit in the face moved it out of the way.
Come on.
Am I crazy? Like right here it hits. And then it like, that's great. I don't know. From my angle, it looks crazy. And now I don't blame Ben for closing his eyes like that.
All right, incredible Team Adam news. They did not get on the train here, which means even if they do figure out that I'm here, they're not going to be able to get here for another hour. So I have a guaranteed additional hour. I'm going to go back to my little cafe.
Go to your cafe, man. Oh, A cappuccino on a cold day in Switzerland. Man, he's living the life. Have a little Aperol spritz. Feel crazy. I had this Santa growing up. It would sing jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bells are mine. Oh my god, it makes so much sense now.
Are they really
Steak.
still doing it? They should be fine.
I guess if you were throwing a bigger object at me.
Should I throw my backpack?
No.
What if I threw like my entire jacket?
It's not gonna reach.
Right, like I feel like that would be more likely to hit it.
Here's what you do. Get a watermelon. Put the watermelon in your jacket. Throw the watermelon over the head of Ben. The jacket draping off the watermelon will drag it across the head, knocking the apple off.
Oh, it brushed it.
Yeah!
All right, yeah, close enough. I think without the head tilt, it still would have knocked it off. I was double checking that. It isn't exactly something that would stir William Tell in his grave, but yeah, close enough.
Yeah!
He moved his head, but it would have hit. It would have hit regardless. It would have hit. If he was a statue, it would have hit the top of the statue and then probably knocked it lightly.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
What do we want to ask?
William Tell didn't kill his kid. Is that something you normally bring up when you talk about random people? Is he thought to have? What? I did too. Yeah, where's my fucking cookie? Watch your Mogul Mail. Nice video. Thank you very much, man. Hope you subscribed. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fuck yes.
This
apple is getting mushy. You want a bite?
I do not. I think we need to figure out if he's in this.
Yeah, because I think you're right. Because like we'll have to change strategy dramatically if he's not in the near surroundings.
He could have either continued down.
It's my Mogul Mail voice.
Like Italy.
Thank you for watching Mogul Mail today. Ed and Ross, crazy man. Andrew Tate, sexy. No, that's my Mogul Mail voice.
He could also be all the way on the other side.
Yeah, which would be
real bad.
Yes,
but I think we have to just check.
What we know is that if he came here, he could basically only have gotten within 10 miles of here, within his 2.5 hour head start.
I think let's do a 10-mile radius. It's pretty risky, but if it hits, then we know we're close.
All right. Oh.
I think it's a yes.
Is that an answer?
What did he say?
I think it's
He's
a yes.
10 miles of here.
Oh, baby. Okay, we didn't majorly fuck up at all.
That's interesting.
Okay. If he is within 10 miles of here, he's either like in here or one of like maybe 2 other towns.
That ain't going crazy.
But like, we couldn't find those buildings.
Oh my God. Oh, the slush is slushing.
Yes, it's very slush. So like, if he's this way, he's there. That doesn't look big enough to me.
No, that's like nothing.
If he's this way, I mean, he could be Hotsped and Towel, but that looks pretty small.
I mean, we could try and ask a precision question that is unique to here.
The hotel one could be interesting because there are definitely very expensive hotels here. We would get an answer on whether he's like, those hotels are markedly cheaper.
Much cheaper
than these. So we would know, and like all of these are in the 200s.
Yeah, I'd say
Smart.
let's send that. It's cheap.
Smart.
And it'll give us a good sense of where he might be.
Okay.
Why don't you do something like this? 2 reasons. One, I think you're underestimating the level of creativity, effort, knowledge that these people have to put this together. I don't even have that expertise. 2, why do it when you can react to it? You know what I mean? Come on. No? Come on. Don't say I have no effort, because I do some things that I think are cool. Unpaid intern or whatever.
I need both. They asked the hotel question, and there are a few hotels here. I need to get next to.
I have permission to watch, Ben. Don't ask if it's transformative. I don't want to answer questions I know the answer to.
The cheap hotel. Okay, let's go. All right. This hotel, nightly price 100. Ah, damn it. Damn it. That was a pretty good question. So basically what happened is, in the town where they are, there are no hotels that would round to any of the same numbers as the hotels here. There are hotels in another nearby town, one of which would round to the same numbers that would round here. So,
wow.
But I wasn't
Sneaky
close
little
to
devil.
that one, so I had to run
What is the rounded price of your nearest hotel?
next to it. So now they don't know which one I'm in, but I think they now can narrow it down to 2, unfortunately.
Well, it can't. Is it even a CBD drink?
I don't know, because like there's no chance that you can just sell tea.
They definitely have cannabis drinks around the world. They had, or sorry, excuse me, CBD drinks around the world. There was a huge CBD drink marketing campaign when I was in Japan. I was shocked.
AC spiked iced tea in the vending machine.
I think it might literally just be weed flavored, which is rough. Okay.
We got an answer?
Smoke that pressure, dude.
$100. It's interesting. Let's look at the map.
Okay, well, they are at the train station, which I don't love. Don't love that. Don't love that.
There are basically only the 2 hotels that we can find in the entire 10-mile radius that we got that he could be next to.
There's one in Hospital and there's one in Airolo.
The thing is, it takes 30 minutes to go there. I would have to transfer. It only takes 15 minutes to go to this place.
I think it would make sense to go to this place, check it, and then if he's not there.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Earlier, Adam said they're 20 minutes away. I feel like he's at Hospital.
It'd be pretty risky to go to Airolo and then have to backtrack. That would be almost like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And, assuming the timing.
Okay, we're gonna get on the train and we're gonna go check Hospital.
I got a tub of whipped cream cheese and a bag of barbecue chips, thick crinkle cut. Let's fucking go, Heidi. We're living fucking good tonight, aren't we? Let's fucking go. Come on. Let's get crazy with it. Who's gonna stop us? No one. No one's gonna stop us today.
We could be currently going away from.
Dude, I thought his voice was the fucking train announcer.
Welcome to Hospital.
What is this angle that you're filming at? This is a crazy angle. Welcome to Hospital.
We're committed now. The next train's not for 30 minutes.
If he is in this town, and
you're
we
right,
just
Overtone.
entered it, that means that he has
I hate
had
to say it.
pick out his hiding place.
It happens so rarely.
Which means, if we ask him,
well, that's cute.
Hiders may not leave their hiding spot for any reason once the seekers are in their zone, meaning they're unable to complete photo and oddball requests.
or an oddball question, he won't be able to answer it.
I wonder how wide his
And that will
zone
tell
is.
us that he is here.
And he will tell us that he cannot answer it. Okay, I think I'm into it.
Requesting photo of train station.
Why is everyone spamming Dutch angle?
Okay, so
is that like doggy?
If he can take the photo,
stupid joke.
He will take the photo, which means that he is not here. And if he tells us in the end game, then we are in the end game.
Yep.
Oh God.
Some jokes are for you, some jokes are for me. They don't all have to be for you. Let's not get greedy.
Well, we got an answer.
Thank you, Cam, for the membership.
He's here. He's here. We're in the end game, Ben.
He has enough coins to do one more curse. Yeah, he has 55 coins.
Calm down.
I can't believe that we directly went to the right town. Oh, that is unbelievable. So, okay, the one thing that we do know is his hiding spot is almost certainly covered, because he would be hypothermic if he's not covered in his hiding spot.
Yeah.
That's why I'm different. I would hide in the snow.
Adam gets cold really quickly.
Go to the snowy mountains, find a tauntaun, cut its fucking stomach open to the lightsaber.
That bridge could be a hiding spot.
That's not a bad. That's not a
Should we
bad.
check it out? Team.
I said find a
What's our team
tauntaun,
name?
Leah.
Sem. No, ew. That sounds weird.
Does not look like here.
No, I think we have to ask some of the precision questions to really
Okay,
figure
well,
out. where
let's be 100% sure with our math.
We can ask 3.
Should we ask upward photo maybe?
Yeah, upward photo.
Because like he.
Wait. Why does this make sense?
Upward photo maybe.
Precision questions cost 10 coins, meaning Ben and Sam can ask 3 before giving Adam enough to buy an additional cursed dice, which would leave Adam with 95 coins. Why is it that he needs to spend 90 for a curse now when it was 50 for one before? 100 coins? Oh, so it costs... Okay, so it's they can ask 3 before. So you have to buy 2 dice? I thought you could buy 1 dice. Dice key. Oh, buy an additional cursed dice. Meaning he could already buy 1, but he could get an additional 1. Cody Davis, give me 5 gifted. Very basic. How's 2024 treating you? Cheers from Canada. Hayden, nothing wrong with the basic question. Thank you for the $13.99 Canadian. I appreciate that. It's going great, man. It's a good year. Working hard, making cool stuff, enjoying the ride. I hope your year's going well too.
Maybe.
Yeah, upward photo.
Because like he's got to be.
You have no hose. Sorry. Whoa, I just blew up. So I'm sorry. Someone said you have no reading comprehension. I took that personally. I apologize. I don't know about your hose status. I'm sorry. Woof. I'm trying to reel that in. I'm working on that. That's a me thing. You brought the demons out. Sorry, that was a touchy subject, though.
That's true.
So I think like upward photo would tell us what to look for that he's under.
Yeah, let's ask for the upward photo.
Okay, good. This is what I was hoping for. They requested the photo, the precision photo, facing upwards. That's why I went up here, because I think you'll only be able to see the sky if I place it in the right spot.
Oh, that's beast. That's beast.
That's useless.
Should we push into the town a little more?
I mean, I think that there's a good chance that we could just see him.
Yes.
There's like nothing here. God damn.
DJ Eggy,
Oh.
thank you the 14 months.
This is where he took the photo.
Is it?
Maybe. Look at that.
Is it? Yeah,
I
it
know that looks
is.
similar, but I don't think it was that. I don't
No,
see
it
the
is.
other building. Oh, unless. Oh no, wait, Ben.
Look at that,
Look,
Ben.
This thing.
Damn, that was beast.
Yeah, that's it.
They just
That's it.
geoguessed his ass.
Okay. Oh, he sent the photo.
Okay, let's take a look. See.
They're gonna be so mad.
This is exciting.
They're gonna be so mad.
Let's take a look. See.
Oh, that's
Stop
just
saying
pure
look-see. They're
sky.
gonna be so mad.
Well,
How is he?
He's inside or outside. Fuck.
okay.
Is he giving himself hypothermia?
That might be, I mean, I guess that means that he is certainly not like near a building.
Well, like, how is it pure sky?
Now, the problem is there's another type of photo they can request, and that one I think might screw me.
What is it?
But
Take a photo below you.
Should we ask front facing?
I mean, that would definitely help.
I think it makes sense.
Can't he just face the camera downwards? What does that mean?
I mean, can you think of anything that would be more helpful?
That
Not
weed
really.
drink.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Look, mods, we can't just have someone come in here, say Hitler, a minute passed, nothing happened, and then drop Nazi Hitler. Okay? They're literally escalating. Now we got 2 at it. Mods, please. We're sleeping at the wheel. They're escalating.
There's a little castle up there.
That would be the kind of spot that he would go.
He likes castles, Sam.
I think also this way could make sense. Do we want to get front-facing photo?
I know I'm on the 3rd monitor, but I mean, come on, you know? Put the chat on the 2nd.
I mean, I think so, right? I think that's probably the most useful.
I was really hoping they wouldn't request that.
MXS got their group today, Wally. I know this is a bit of an irrelevant point. He keeps asking when does MXS play. They're going to play end of this month. They got their group. They're in a group with Oxygen. And the other side has Turtle Troop and M80. So we're in a pretty tough pool. Without moving, hold your camera at arm's length. Take a picture facing you. Oh,
Yeah,
that is a
that's-
dead giveaway. That is
That's gonna give it away.
DEAD dead giveaway. Here's the thing. If he knew that was coming, why wouldn't he have not adjusted himself slightly? Or are you not allowed to move even in iota?
All right, he sent us. You ready? Oh, that's the castle, I think. He is fully exposed. Is he on top of the castle? Okay, I think it's time to break the glass.
Curse dice.
Enrolled curse dice.
Curse dice.
Yeah. I need a 6. Anything other than a 6 is basically useless. Well, I dropped the curse dice.
Oh, that's funny. I don't even know if I'd count that. I know it's not the best roll for you, but I don't even know if I'd count what I just saw. What was that? I mean, I know. I guess it fell, so I get it.
Yeah, you're probably not even gonna do that.
Swiss clock. Before you ask your next question, you must clap 15 seconds after your other team member starts a timer within 0.5 seconds on each side of 15 seconds. If you fail, you must wait at least 10 minutes before reattempting.
That's funny.
Okay, so he asked the Swiss. He sent us the Swiss clock curse, but it's a question one. I don't think we need any more questions. No. So let's just skip that for now. Okay, I feel like maybe this way.
Unlucky.
Put it in a map. Well,
they don't need to
it's
use
not
it.
really showing the map. Yeah, it doesn't really show a good walking route. I think we need to suss it out visually. I think that they're looking for how to get here, which is hard. It took me a while to figure it out.
He's got to be so cold. I feel so
I
bad
don't know
for him.
how we get to that. Yeah, I think it's back through town. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Careful. Should we check this out, you think? Sam, is this right? Huh? Oh, the snow is so deep.
There's no time limit to finding him.
He's
I guess
wearing
there's a
boots,
4-day
I see
time
boot
limit on the whole
footprints.
thing, though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Jover. 4 hours and a half. Is that good? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know.
It's Jover, bro. You did. They're going to find your curse dice, though.
Well, he's not here, but there is an inside. Oh, God.
He left the door open? Me, I'm different. I put up a lock. I make a sign in Swiss, German Swiss to be specific. It says, come in, you die. Chance of collapse, 95%. They never walk in. Jason, take the 5 gifted.
Adam! Are you out there? Can I fucking see you? This sucks.
Do they have to touch him?
Totally sucks. Well done, Mr. Chase.
He's in first! Ben gets to hide!
Oh, this sucks. All right. You picked quite a spot. Well,
You guys got really close to me really fast, and it really scared me. And then you hung out 2 miles away from me for about 2 hours, and that was awesome.
well, on the other hand, we took the most direct route here.
Yeah, I know. That sucked for me. I saw
Yeah.
that you did that, and I was really annoyed about it.
Yeah, I mean, mix of honestly, I think we put some good skill into that.
You basically went
we
for the
asked the right
safest route, and it
questions.
happened to be right.
There you go. All right.
I
2
also think the
hours and
strategy
30
of using 25-mile, 10-mile radiuses was really good.
minutes starts now.
Oh, I have some bad news for you. There are 2 trains currently going through the station, neither of which I think you're gonna make.
I would love to watch a Ben Hyde episode. That shit gonna be sick. Average Canadian Jason Snyder, thinking the memberships. Ah, shit's gonna be sick. A Ben hiding episode?
They're never gonna find me.
Let's get his ass. Actually, I gotta pick up the pace.
It comes out tomorrow, yeah? I don't think we'll watch it tomorrow, but it does come out tomorrow. Or you can watch it right now on Nebula.
Apples. Where could we be? It's all in the trees.
But this might be the end of my round.
All that and more this season on Jetlag. And of course, as you might know by now, you can watch every single episode.
Wait, Ben's not here. It's because he's still hiding. They haven't found him to this day. Spoilers.
Including episode 2, 1 week early on Nebula. That means you can watch episode 2 right now on Nebula.
And Nebula's got all kinds of other great stuff, including original content from a lot of your favorite creators. There's
Name
Modern
7.
Conflicts, a great series from real life lore that explores modern warfare. There's a new episode of that out actually right now. Taboo on Screen from Broe Deschanel, which explores how filmmaking approaches taboo subjects like sex and murder and even more taboo things that I won't even mention here. The History of the B2 by Mustard. Also, we have done some original stuff. In addition to various documentaries and stuff that we've made, we released a whole episode of outtakes from the last season of Jetlag.
Oh my God.
That video of outtakes is actually longer than the first episode of that season. Plus, the whole first pilot season of Jetlag is exclusive on Nebula Crime Spree.
They look so
So there's a
young.
lot of stuff there.
And those are just some of the ways that we focus on giving
Wait, what? Did Sam lose a bunch of weight? Why does he have the biggest jawline of all time?
Spree. So there's a lot of stuff there.
And those are just
Sam lost some weight.
Some of the ways that we focus on giving the best viewing experience possible to our Nebula subscribers. We also have the Layover podcast. We release that every single week when we're in season.
Started mewing a
diving
bit.
deeper into each episode, talking about the game design, the strategy,
Thank you very much for the 10
behind-the-scenes
gifted Randy
moments.
McThick.
We argue about why we were actually really smart when we did the thing that kind of might be perceived as dumb and stuff like that. We also did an episode right before this season started doing a super deep dive into the game design of Hide and Seek. And before that, we played a game that was similar but not legally the same as Family Feud on it. It was a lot of fun. But
It's so despicable when people just rip off game shows like that.
But that podcast is great, and it's available exclusively to our Nebula subscribers. Anyway, TLDR, the best Jetlag viewing experience is on Nebula, and it's not that much of a commitment to sign up, especially if you go to nebula.tv/jetlag, because you get 40% off, which brings the cost down under $3 a month. I think it's basically $250 a month at an annual cost like that, which is
cheaper than most Twitch subs.
That's less than like a third of a latte if you're at a really expensive
It's
latte
less than
shop.
a third of and most people buy
It's not really good as a metric if you're specifying a really expensive latte. Okay.
a third of a latte
Last chance
every
to get 10
day.
gifted.
Yeah.
So if you stop buying your third of a latte every day, then
Yeah,
you can
assuming
buy
it's a really
Nebula.
expensive latte shop.
Right.
But anyway, go to nebula.tv/jetlag to sign up, and thanks in advance for your support.
Bye.
But
where's Ben?
Well, that's
what I
the
was
question,
saying.
isn't it?
No, like where?
Oh, he's still in Switzerland.
I knew it! But if Ben's not here, who's editing the fucking show? All right, chat. That was a good episode. You know what? I'm excited to watch this season. I like this hiding and then also seeking format. It tickles me, intrigues me. Chat, I'm ending stream. I'm ending stream. Thank you very much, though, for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. But I am ending stream. I'm ending. 3-hour stream. 3 hours. Don't say 2. Don't round me down. We're at 2 hours, 51 dang minutes. But I am going to end because I would like to upload a YouTube video, and I don't want to wait too long to upload it. It doesn't actually really matter when you upload a video, but it feels a little worse when you upload it past midnight. So I'm going to upload a YouTube video. It's actually episode 1 of Unpaid Intern, edited by Prezzo. Parasocial Clubs tomorrow. And I'll be live again tomorrow as well. Specifically, I'll be live to look at our stocks that we bought last year. I gave you guys $10,000 to buy stocks, and we're going to see how they're doing now. That'll be tomorrow. I should be live probably like 6-ish. And I'll see you guys then. Really, that's about it. That's all I got for y'all. But appreciate y'all watching today. Give me an edited Beerio cart. It's gonna take me a bit. Look, man, we got editors. They gotta work. Shake Drizzle will have it done soon. Anyway, appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for everyone who subscribed today. Thank you everyone who gifted today. We got 667 new members today, which is kind of crazy. It's very high, so I appreciate that. Tips on starting a stream career. I hate working a factory job. Streaming is a cool job. But I think ultimately, if the goal is to do it because you don't like your current job and you just want to be rich like the top streamers are, I think you're kind of missing the forest for the trees. The reality is 99% of people who stream do not make money on it. And it's not a very easy way to escape like a 9-to-5 lifestyle. It's not impossible. But usually the motivation of the people who succeed is not rooted in wanting to make money, but rooted in a deep love and desire to do the act itself. Having said that, I have a bunch of resources out, totally free. If you look up Ludwig Stream Guide, there's like 2 really good videos, I think. I made them. That you can check out. For the rest of y'all, appreciate y'all watching today. I thank you very much. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. I hope you guys do something nice for future use. I have a mogul mail that I've uploaded. And I have just officially uploaded Unpaid Intern. Jay Schlatt ruined my company. Here's a link. It's a Prezzo edit. It's worth a watch. He put love into it. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Goodbye.